Today, you are gonna see my entire plush collection. Yes, I'm talking about everything. And trust me, there's a lot. I'm a little worried I might miss a few things, but I'm always getting more plushies, so I'm probably gonna have to make another one of these videos sometime in the future. But I've been seeing the comments. Everyone wants to see all the plushies I've got, and you better sit back and get relaxed because you're about to see a lot of plushies. Okay, which one do I grab first? Let's go ahead and start with this guy right here. Now, I have been reading the comments on the videos, and now I normally call the Sprunkies just based off of how they look, but apparently these guys have like official names. So like this guy's name is Funbot, which is actually a somewhat kind of cool name for this guy. Honestly, I think I would have just said, oh yeah, the robot Sprunky. This plush does look pretty good. The only things I don't like this little hook right here. I hate it when they add these hooks on plushies. I hate this material right here. It's very floppy. Not the greatest, because what can happen is they'll bend over and then they'll get stuck like that. And then I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is like some fluff coming out of the plush, which is kind of lame. But other than that, I will say this plush does look a lot like the Funbot Sprunky. Let's go ahead and get to another Sprunky plushie. And it looks like we got, I think this guy's name is Durple. Now this guy actually looks really spot on. I really like how this guy looks, but one thing I will say is, now how on earth could they mess this up, you know? It's such a simple character to make. I feel like if you were to mess up something like this in order to turn it into a plush, I feel like you probably shouldn't be allowed to touch plushies at all. Now the one thing that it still has is this annoying hook that just makes it look really dumb. I understand why they have this hook. Actually, the reason why they have this hook is actually being displayed right behind me. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little TYE Arcade secret, but this massive plush wall that's behind me, the way that the majority of these plushies are connected to the wall is I have these little metal hooks here. So what you do, you hook the hook to either if the plush has a loop or something else, and then you can just, well, that was a bad example, it just fell. Okay, let's try this again. So then you would just hook it onto something over here, and then ta-da, as you can see, the plush is now hanging up there. And that's how I do it. But let's go ahead and get to another plush here. Let's see, who do we got? This green guy. What's his name? This guy honestly looks pretty cursed. What's going on with this guy? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to say that. Oh, we'll just call him Lime. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but this plush honestly looks really cool. Now I know there's two different versions of the Sprunkies. There's like the normal ones, and then there's like more of like the evil kind of like demonic ones. And this one doesn't look too bad besides the hook. And I am noticing they do have like this itsy bitsy tag that you could just easily rip off if it bothers you. But honestly, I think so far this might be my favorite Sprunky plushie. And if you guys are enjoying the Sprunky videos, make sure to smash that subscribe button if you want to see more. Let's get on to the next plush here, because this package is massive. And here we go, we got another Funbot plushie, but this one actually in certain ways actually looks a lot better than this one. The main thing is the antennas. The antennas look way better. They're like actual antennas. But now the one thing I don't like, I'm pretty sure you guys saw this right away, but it seems like his face is like bigger on this side and it's not very proportionate. But if we were to just merge the good features off of this one and the good features off the other Funbot plushie, I think we'd have what I'd like to call a perfect one. Next plush up in the bag. Looks like we got a new character. Here we go. And now this character I have actually not gotten wrong. Now this guy is called the Black Sprunky. It's that simple. For this one, they just never made a name, I guess. He is named just based off of his color. Who would have thought? And this guy looks pretty good. Honestly, if it wasn't for that evil looking lime green plushie, I would honestly have to say this one would probably be a pretty close one for first place. Something about this guy. He's giving me like chill vibes. I don't know what it is. Very simple and very good looking plush. Besides of course, this annoying loop, but we'll forget that, okay? Next plush here. See who we got, and okay. It looks like we got the normal version of Durple. The one we saw earlier was like the horror version. The guy we have up here on the wall. And there we go. Gonna have them side by side. Personally, I like this one more than this one. I don't know. I think it looks better. I like the purple fabric on this one way more than this one. I think this one is just too light, but again, not that bad. Not that bad. I'll tell you one thing, it could be a lot worse. All right, next plush here. And it looks like we got ourselves a ratty plushie. Now this guy might end up being my favorite. One, because red is like my favorite color. And this guy's just so simple. Although this plush is definitely not the most perfect one. The head has a lot of like weird bumps on the sides. I don't know how well you guys could see some of this. The horns up top, they don't always stay up. I feel like they should have added more fluff inside the horns, because after a while they get knocked around and they don't stay very spiky. But you guys can kind of see right here the little bumpage. It doesn't look right. His head doesn't look like perfectly round. But whoever made this plush, they're definitely going for a bit more of like a premium kind of vibe versus the people who are making like these ones here. These ones here, they tend to be a bit bigger and a bit more fluffy versus these ones are a lot smaller and they're a lot skimpier. Next plush we got here in the bag, it looks like, I believe this guy's name is Jevin. Now this guy looks cool. I will say the hoodie though, because he is wearing like a hood, I don't think they did a very good job on the hood. I don't know. I don't like how it looks on this guy. I feel like it could look a lot better. I don't know. It is kind of cool though how you can kind of pull the hood back. That's kind of cool that you can do that, but I wish they would have made it look like there was a hood all the way around when it really doesn't look like that. Like, I feel like if they were really trying here, they would be able to make it to where you could just pull the hood all the way down. I think that would be fire. Again, we'll just forget about the hooks, okay? We'll just forget about the hooks. You know, I'll tell you one thing right now. You know what doesn't have a hook? My very own Logie Bear plushie. There is not a hook in sight on this guy. And if you want your own Logie Bear plushie, make sure to go to TYE.shop. I just thought that'd be something that I'd point out. Next plush here. And okay, I believe this one's name is Sky. And oh my goodness, I hate this plush. The way they did it, oh my goodness, it really bothers me. It's too narrow, the head is not big enough. The ears, I will say one thing though. They did a good job on the ears. I hate this little fabric stuff, you guys know that. I hate how it like bends over and it gets stuck. But at least it's kind of covering up the loop that's behind it. I guess that's somewhat of a positive. But what I was saying with the ears, I like how they actually put something in there so they don't flop up and down like crazy. Because a lot of people, they won't put anything in there and then the ears will be flopped over and they never stand up and they don't end up looking like the character they're supposed to be. So I will say they did do a good job on that. Let's get another plush. But when I was making my very own Logie Bear plushie, the two things I was really focusing on is I was, one, trying to make a pretty good high quality plush, and two, I was also trying to get it to a price point that I thought was more affordable for YouTuber merch. Because like YouTube plushies, they're normally like $30, sometimes $35 after shipping. So I was really trying to make it, you know, more affordable than like your average YouTuber plush. But it looks like our next plush here, what is this one's name? This one's name is Gray, is that right? Okay, you see, okay, so this was another one that I got right. So this is a gray plushie. I believe this is the evil version, as you can see with the little, this
And that the little blood stains everywhere. The ears, decent job. They're not flippity-floppeting all that much. And this plush doesn't look too bad. I hate this fabric. And as you can see, there's already like a loose string that's just hanging there, which is unfortunate, but I could just cut that off. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know what it is. I love like the more evil version of these Sprunkies. Maybe it's because I like playing like these kind of like games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy Playtime and stuff, but I just like the more evil version. They tend to look like more cool to me. I don't know what it is. But that one, it's a decent plush. Definitely not going to be my favorite. I could tell you that right now. It looks like our next plush. Okay. I didn't know I had a third Funbot plushie. I think this is Funbot, but this is Evil Funbot. It's actually kind of funny how I brought up the fact that I like the more evil looking ones. And we get another evil looking one right away. But I don't really like this one. I don't think this one is very good. I honestly kind of hate this design. I really, really don't like it. I feel like it could be so much better, but it is what it is. I'm not the one making the plushies here. Hopefully, whoever made the Sprunky game, hopefully they come out with some official plushies, because if you guys already know, these are all bootleg plushies, and whenever they come out with official ones, I'll probably buy those as well. I normally do. And here we go. Here we go. I hate these pieces of fabric. Look at that. They just bend everywhere. They don't look very good. Same thing with this part. Oh my gosh. If we were to just fix this stuff, it would be so much better. But this guy's name is Orin. Kind of close to the name Orange, but it's not. It still does have that dumb little loop. But yeah. They're just so skimpy. I feel like the heads could be more round. This could be better material, and there is no way this plush is going anywhere near first place. Next plush coming in. We still do have a decent amount here, and it looks like we got the White Sprunky, aka Wenda. Now this one honestly reminds me a lot of Gray. They almost look like they could be sisters or something. They look very, very similar. Obviously, one is a different color from the other. This one is white. But like all the, like the ears, that I guess these are whiskers, I think. It's all pretty much the same design. Not a horrible design, but not the best design by any means. I really can't stand these pieces of little felt or fabric or whatever, because they bend in multiple different directions. And if you have them sitting in a bin, or just really anywhere, if you have them laying wrong for too long, they're not gonna look good. You're gonna have to wait for them to flatten out, which is just kind of lame. Next plush coming up here. Hopefully we got something good, and it looks like we got Pinky. Okay, now again, the ears, well done. I mean, they didn't put any fluff in there, right? But however they did it, they keep flopping back up. Now, most of these bootleg plush manufacturers, the ears, they tend to be more on the floppy side just because of how they make them, but not the case for this one. They tend to sit straight up. Now, the bow is decent. Could be better, could be better. But overall, a really good looking plush, especially based off of the character from the game. I will say, though, this should be like a little bit of a more darker pink. I think this one is like a little bit too light, but it's not that bad, obviously, besides the annoying little loop here. And guys, leave a comment down below. Am I getting most of these names right? I tried to remember them. Hopefully, I'm doing pretty good. Looks like we got maybe like 10 plushies left, I think. And it looks like we got another Pinky, but we got the evil version of Pinky. Now, this one is way better. I just like the evil stuff. I don't know what it is. But again, great job on the ears. They are not flippity floppity. They stay right up, which is what you like to see. Face looks pretty good. I will say there is no stitching on here, no embroidery. So it's just like kind of printed on, which doesn't look the absolute best, especially when you compare it to like this. This is embroidered. This tends to look a lot nicer and looks a lot more premium, but you know what do you expect most of the time from a bootleg plushie, you know? Don't get me wrong, there's like good bootleg plushies out there, but It's very, very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. And okay, here we go. We got another Orin plushie, and this one looks like it's a bit more premium. Again, it has this like little piece of fabric here, but you know what? I'm gonna say that one up there honestly doesn't bother me that much. It seems to be holding together very well. Got the little antennas done very well, like actual plush. Nice embroidery on the face. And the face, and the head is also very round, which is very good. This is honestly a really good looking bootleg. This is honestly reminding me a lot of the Ratty plush that we got earlier. I think these ones are both made by the same company because these seem to be a lot more premium than what we've opened so far. All right, next plush we got here. Looks like we got a evil version of Simon. Now this one to me just looks goofy. He just looks happy. Like this doesn't look scary. Like imagine you're sitting in a dark room and then all of a sudden this guy pops up in the corner. Like I don't know about you, but I low-key feel like I'd just be laughing. This guy looks like he cracks jokes. He doesn't look like he does anything bad. But again, you guys know I hate this fabric. This is like too floppy for me. It already has bends in it, which is not good, not what you want to see. And yeah, other than that, it's decent. One thing I just noticed here, there's no dumb loop on this guy. I think this is the first one without the dumb loop, which is honestly really nice to see. This honestly was probably supposed to have that loop too. I bet someone forgot to put it on. I bet that's what it was, but I like it without the loop. It looks more legit. Oh boy, we were talking about him earlier. We got another Ratty plushie, but now this Ratty plushie, the horns are done a little bit better. It does have a dumb loop, but overall this one isn't bad. I am seeing a bunch of fluff coming off of it. I think it's coming off of this plush and not another plush that I had in the bag, but this one, it isn't too bad, but definitely not the best one. I think they did the horns on this one better than the first one that I saw. And if you guys are wondering like what I do with all these plushies whenever I'm done covering this particular game or whatever, for a limited time, I'm actually selling Sprunky mystery boxes. And every box, you get 2 mystery Sprunky plushies and some TYE Arcade stickers. They're available down below for pre-order, so get them while you still can, because once I run out, I'm done. And did I mention those plushies were all seen, held, and even used in TYE Arcade videos, which is honestly something kind of cool. And it looks like our next plush we have here is Bud. This is the evil version of Bud, and he honestly looks a lot like Orin, but I believe his name is Bud. Again, hate this material up here, hate the antennas, hate this. Not very good, facial. Like, I wish this was embroidered. That would look a lot better, but instead it's just printed. Overall, like a very, very low quality plush, and yeah, I mean, even look at the stitching. The stitching is like super duper obvious. Now I understand this now especially. I used to criticize a lot of these plushies, like a lot in the past, for the stitching, but it's honestly really hard to hide it on some plush. And sometimes that's just how it is, but sometimes like when it's this obvious, that's unacceptable. Oh boy, look! We like started the video very early with this guy, and we're almost ending with this guy. This guy looks really good. He's definitely one of my favorites. Honestly, I'm saying if you get these plushies, because you're only going to have bootleg options right now if you want a Sprunky plush. If these really annoy you like they annoy me, you could just cut them off. I mean, they're not going to look like perfect, but it's going to look a lot better than just like this random loop hanging. This plush looks good. It looks about as good as the other ones. This guy is definitely going to be up there. I'm honestly really trying to decide what plush is going to be my absolute favorite that I've unboxed today. Got our next plush here. Let's see who we got. And who is this guy? Oh boy, I'm not liking this part though. It looks like this guy's name is Kolker. Very interesting name, but I think you guys already know what I'm going to critique. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate this. I don't know how else they would have done it though, so I'm not going to give them too much hate, but I just hate how this material, look, it's all bent up already. And it's only been in its package like this whole time. So if we take this aside, it doesn't look too bad. The loop again is very obnoxious, but when the loop is kind of like, when it has fallen back, it's honestly kind of hard to see. But of course, if you flip it around, you'll see it. But not the worst, but not the best. This guy's definitely pretty close to the bottom. And it looks like we got 3 plushies remaining. It looks like we got the normal version of Bud. This guy looks really cool. I love like the idea of this character, but now the plush version, I don't like how they did the bucket. They could have done the bucket a lot better. It doesn't even look like there's a bucket on his head. It looks like this is a part of his head, which makes him look very, very weird. And why would they not, like the little handle for the bucket here, that's what this is. Why would it not eventually connect? It just disappears. Little details like that go a long way, and they just didn't do it. So, unfortunately, I love this character. The loop is a bit more well hidden because it's like towards the back, and you don't really see it in the front, which is nice, but yeah, it's not gonna do it for me. Next up, we got the evil version of Black. Now, this guy does look pretty creepy. He's got a creepy face on him. Again, the loop is very noticeable this time. No embroidery on this guy, just simple printing. So, not the greatest quality, but yeah. Honestly, I don't know where I would rank this guy. Like 1 out of 10, maybe a straight 5. Maybe a straight 5. We get rid of the loop, maybe like a 7. And then for our final plush, we got the Simon plushie. Now, oh my gosh, why do they have to keep doing this to the Sprunkies? I hate this material here. I hate it. But they keep using it. Hate this, and I hate this. Oh, and they got a little bit of this, but oh my gosh. And honestly, Simon should be a darker yellow. This is a very, very light yellow. I mean, look, we got the evil version of Simon here. This is the true color of what Simon should look like. This is not very bright yellow, which is honestly like extremely unfortunate. But out of all these plushies, I'm honestly gonna have to say, it might be a little surprising, but I think this Orin plushie is the best looking Sprunky plushie that I've ordered. Even though I'm not a big fan of this material, I think they did a very good job on it. And I love the antennas. Antennas are done very well. I love that there's no loop on this guy anywhere. And the embroidery on the face. And you know, you would think that this would be like a more common thing within plushies. Like, why don't they focus on making things high quality? But unfortunately, that's just not like how the world works.
Let's see what we got in here. The first plushie is a Minion. And I believe this guy is from Minions Rise of Gru. I think this is Auto. I'm not 100% sure. And as you can see, he has his little rock. That's how I remember really well. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, he definitely is Minions from Rise of Gru. I think he's from Minions Rise of Gru until I noticed that it literally says it on the tag. So we got Auto. And something I just noticed, I had a bunch of these Despicable Me 4 mystery boxes. I've honestly never opened these before, I don't think. It comes in like a roll of like little paper here. And it looks like there is a whole lot of Minions we could collect. And there's even more on the back. Alright, let's see what Minion we got. Alright, let's open this up. This guy looks hilarious. And this guy's name is Ron. Now let's see what our next Minions plushie is. And it looks like we got Stuart. Oh my goodness, and this guy is so tiny. Oh my goodness. Oh, this plush does look really good. And honestly, like most of the Minions plushies I've seen so far. But okay, so we got Stuart and Otto. Nice. Hopefully we get some Despicable Me 4 Minion plushies in here. I'm pretty sure there's some, if I remember correctly. And now let's go ahead and open up another one of these mystery minifigure boxes. Hopefully we get someone cool, someone new. Let's see who we got. Alright, and oh my goodness! We got our very first Mega Minion. That is cool. Alright, what is gonna be our next Minions plushie? And why is he...
I don't know what Minions movie this guy is from, but he does look really cool. Actually, I think he's from the first ever Minions movie. It looks like I was wrong. This guy's from Minions Rise of Gru. I don't remember seeing this guy. And the way they did this plush though, it does look really good, but it's a little different from the other Minions plushies we've seen. As you can see, his little goggles there, they actually stick out quite a bit, versus these other plushies, they don't stick out at all. But I think this might have to be the most movie accurate Minions plush we've probably seen so far. And let's go ahead and open up another one of these mini mystery minifigures. Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh my goodness. Man, do I love the Minions. I don't know who this guy is. He's got his like his little mouth covered there. And that was Minion Tim. What is the next plushie in here? And is this another Stuart plushie? I think it is. Stuart's got little roller skates on. He's got a nice little hat there. And this is another really nice looking plush. This one is the different style of the goggle. So this one isn't as movie accurate, but this one looks pretty good. Let's open up another mystery minifigure, but that is strange. Let's see who we got. And, ooh, a new Minion. This guy is from the Anti-Villain League. All right, and our next, he's from Despicable Me 4. There we go. I was wondering, why have we not gotten a single Despicable Me 4 plushie? And this guy looks really good. He's made out of like this really weird material. He's like, it's like he's made out of memory foam. Like when you squeeze it, it like slowly goes back. It's a really weird feel, but it's honestly pretty nice. And this Minion does look really cool. Again, that same style of goggles. And even though this style is not, movie accurate by any means, because they don't really stick out as far as how they do in the movies, I actually like this style a lot more. Now, how crazy would it be if we followed it up with a Mega Dave minifigure? Oh no! We got a little Minion with a party hat! And our next Minion plushie is... oh my goodness, is this Bob? Oh, this is our first Bob today. And everyone knows right away that it's Bob just based off of his eyes. They're two different colors. I know sometimes some people tend to have a hard time noticing like which Minion is that, but some of them are more obvious than others for sure. But yeah, we got a little Bob, and it is the nice look that I like. The Minions look so similar to each other. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, which Minion is who from a distance, And it appears we are running pretty low on these mystery minifigure boxes. Yo! We didn't even get a Minion this time! Oh my goodness, we got the villain from Despicable Me 4. I forgot this guy's name, but I do remember that he was a cockroach of all things. Alright, and what is our next Minion? And this one's a bigger one, and this one is also a different style. The glasses are done a little bit differently on this guy. This guy has like a lighter blue kind of overalls here compared to like some of these other ones. These ones are more of like a darker blue, like more of a denim. I definitely really like that there's so many different kinds of Minions plushies that you can find and buy. So it's almost like, which one is your personal favorite. But now, what mini Minion? What mini Minion? Mini Minions! Hey, yo! Wait. No way! So it's a little party Minion with maracas? But listen to this. The maracas literally work, bro! That is crazy! And what is our next Minions plushie? And this ain't no Minion! This is little Gru from Despicable Me Rise of Gru. My goodness, this guy looks pretty good for Gru. I want to get an adult version of Gru as a plushie, though. The kid version is really cool, but, who knows? Maybe there's one in the bag, maybe not. I don't know. I ordered these a little while ago, so I kind of forgot. But this is a great looking plush. I definitely really love how they did the scarf. Looks really good. Now let's go ahead and open this little mystery box. What's going on? Oh, yo! We got a pit crew minion. And you know what, guys? This is absolutely crazy. Normally, I would have gotten a duplicate by now, but we've gotten so many unique characters. It's a little insane. I mean, normally at this point, I would have gotten a duplicate. And it looks like we only have a few plushies left. With our next one being Mega Jerry from Despicable Me 4. And this guy makes an interesting little crunchy sound. Listen to this. Honestly, kind of seems like ASMR or something. But this is a really cool looking plush. I like this guy. I really do. I like how his little legs kind of bounce up and down when you flick them like that. But this guy's pretty cool. I will say one thing. I don't think he is my favorite Mega Minion. I really don't. I mean, he's cool, but he ain't my favorite. Alright, what mystery minion are we going to get? Let's rip this open. Yo! My goodness, we're on a roll today, guys. New minions after new minions. This is a little bandit minion. Alright, what is the next minion plushie now? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? Another Despicable Me 4 minion. Jeez, what did we save them all for the end? How did that work out that way? We just got ourselves Mega Gus. Now this guy is my absolute favorite Mega Minion. This guy's too funny. This guy's too funny. The way they did these Mega Minion plushies, they made them out of a lot of different kinds of materials. I mean, this guy, inside, it feels like there's like a balloon inside. It's very weird. His body is like a balloon. It's weird. Now, let's see what mini minion we got. Yo, hold up. Normally they're all wrapped in paper, but look at this one. What is this? Yo! What are the odds, man? We literally just got the plushie version of this guy. And hold up, he's on a stand and everything. Is this guy rare? All right, who's the next minion? And we got Mega Tim. This guy's another really cool Mega Minion from Despicable Me 4. Yo, this guy kind of stretches a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to break this guy, but apparently he does stretch a little. That is a very unique. And it appears this is the last mystery minifigure, so hopefully we get something cool. Hopefully it's not a duplicate, but honestly at this point, with the way things have been going, something unique and... Oh, bro! Look at this guy! Look at this minion! If you look closely, you can even see, like, his brain and everything. This guy's gotta be rare. And yeah, this guy is a rare one. Wow. But now we got a couple more plushies in this bag. Looks like we got two more. Well, let me take them both out. We'll do one at a time. And it looks like we got... Auto again. Wow, that's crazy. We started off with an Auto plushie, and it looks like we might, well, we almost ended it off with another Auto. Close enough, close enough. Only one plush away from ending it. This guy's a cool looking one. I like the hair on top. That's funny. And now, the last Minions plushie. Who could it be? Other than Bob! I love Bob. He's probably like one of the best Minions of all time. We got Bob with his pajamas on. And this guy is from Minions Rise of Gru. Now, as for my favorite Minions plushie that I got today, it's either gonna have to be Mega Gus or Bob. More specifically, Nighttime Bob. And it looks like it is gonna be the Opila bird. And this one is actually made by YouTube's. And this plushie does look really good. But now let's see how this character looks against the one from the actual game. They actually got the colors completely wrong. Opila bird is much more of a pink, and this is a lot closer to purple than pink. Her wings are not blue, they're purple. So already right off the bat, this plush is extremely not accurate. If it wasn't for that, this plush would honestly be pretty perfect. But let's go ahead and see who is next in the package here. And it looks like we got Bitter Giggle. And now this plush looks phenomenal. I absolutely love how they did this plush. And to be quite honest, I think this is the perfect official plush for Bitter Giggle. I really don't have any complaints. But now when we compare him to the bootleg Bitter Giggle, it is night and day which one is the official one. The color scheme on this guy is completely off. Like, oh my goodness, there are so many problems with this plush. Not to mention, they don't add all the little bumps that are on his head and his arms. It's just completely smooth on this plush, which just makes this plushie extremely inaccurate. Let's go ahead and see what's next. And this isn't a plushie. We got another Garden of Banban blind bag here. So I guess for whatever reason they were thrown in this big package, but you know what? Let's go ahead and open it up. Hopefully we get a rare character, but we've already completed the set, so I'm not that worried. Oh, we got a rare one! We got Sheriff Toadster. And the one minifigure that was in there turned out to be a rare one. Let's go ahead and get to our next plush, which is Captain Fiddles. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Originally, when I first saw this plush, I thought the color scheme was completely incorrect. But honestly, he does look exactly how Captain Fiddles looks like in the game. And you can actually only find this plush in the Garden of Banban mystery plush boxes. And one thing I will say, I do really love the material on this plush. It's very squishy. It kind of reminds me of a Squishmallow plushie. The one thing I really wish they would have done, which they still possibly could in the future, is make different color variants of Captain Fiddles, because he isn't just this color in the game. But now when we compare him to the bootleg Captain Fiddles, we can tell night and day which one is the official one. I mean, on the bootleg, his eyes are popping out of his head and his mouth could be done a lot better. Let's move on to our next plushie here, which is Opila Bird. Now, this Opila Bird looks way better than the one from YouTube's. I mean, look at this, guys. If it wasn't obvious enough, this is definitely the best official Opila Bird plush. This is exactly how Opila Bird looks in the game. It's just perfect. And again, they make these plushies out of like this super like soft and squishy material that's just so nice. Let's go ahead and move on to another plush here. And who do we got? We got Nab Nab. Okay, now this plush, although it does look great, it is not perfect. For one, Nab Nab has a black party hat, and the one that he has on in this plushie is a white one. And also, Nab Nab in the game is a much more darker blue than this plushie. I mean, when you compare him to the bootleg version, at least the bootleg version is the right shade of blue, and he is wearing the correct color party hat. But other than that, this one would be perfect if they would just get the colors right. Moving on to our next plush, it actually looks like it's another blind bag. How crazy would it be if we could find another super rare minifigure? That would honestly be pretty crazy, but I don't know. I have a feeling we're gonna get like a really common one. Let's see who we got. And we got Stinger Flynn. Another really great minifigure, but unfortunately, he isn't rare. And let's go ahead and move on to our next plush, which is Banban, my least favorite character in Garden of Banban. And now this plush also isn't perfect. The one thing I really don't like is I don't like how they made Banban's shoulders. It just looks like he's sitting like that, and it honestly just doesn't look right. And also his arms are not supposed to be like a noodle. He actually has a little chunkiness here in the game, which they did a really bad job on this plushie trying to recreate that. And I actually have a bootleg Banban plushie sitting right next to me. He's right here, but this is a different variant of Banban. Otherwise, I would compare them to each other. But if they were to fix his shoulders, maybe make them a little
little bit more of a darker red, this would honestly be pretty much a perfect plush. And the next plushie is, it looks like it's Jumbo Josh. Now this plush is another U2's plushie, and this one actually looks a lot better than how they did Opilabur. This one is actually accurate, and this one actually does look like Jumbo Josh. They honestly could have made him a little bit of a darker shade of green, and maybe if they would have gotten his eyes a little bit more accurate, that would be perfect. But I know all the U2's plushies, I believe they have this really unique look with their eyes, so I'm really not gonna count that as a negative. I mean, especially when you compare him to a bootleg. Oh my goodness, where do I even begin with the bootleg plush? His teeth are like flying everywhere, like they're not even in his mouth. They're just like hanging out. It's not a good look. All right, let's go ahead and move on to another plush. It looks like we got Sheriff Toadster. And honestly, I don't give this out very often. I only gave it out really 1 or 2 times today. This plush, again, is another really solid one. They are really nailing these plushies. I mean, they look phenomenal. I mean, the color scheme is perfect. The plush material is great, just like the others. I honestly don't really have any complaints. And the crazy thing is that the bootleg version of Sheriff Toadster honestly looks so similar to this plush. I mean, there doesn't really seem to be much of a problem with him. And let's move on to our next plush, which is another Jumbo Josh. And now if we're going for a game accurate plushie, this official Jumbo Josh plush is probably the most game accurate that you will probably ever see. I mean, look, they even did his arms right. They didn't make his arms correctly on the U2's plushie, but that's just their style of plush. You want game accurate, you need to get this one. I mean, everything from his face to his eyes to his arms to the shade of green that he is, everything about this plush is perfect. And especially when you put him up against the bootleg Jumbo Josh, oh man, it's pretty obvious which one is the clear winner. And it feels like we got like one more plushie left in this massive package. Let's go ahead and get it out. Who's it gonna be? I wonder. It is Stinger Flynn. And now the one thing I absolutely hate about this plush is where they put the tag. I get it. I don't know where else I would have put it either, but it just looks weird sticking out on the side of his head. But yet again, another extremely game accurate plush. But to be fair, I feel like it would be pretty difficult to mess up Stinger Flynn as a plushie. I mean, I even really like the bootleg version of Stinger Flynn. I mean, the eyeball probably could have been done a little bit better, but the one thing that I really do like on this one that the official one does not have is that they added wire in his tentacles here, so you can actually bend him. You can actually bend his little arms around like that and put them in unique poses, which I honestly really like. As for my favorite official Garden of Banban plushie, it's honestly really difficult for me to figure out which one is my favorite because they all look so good. But it would more than likely have to be Bitter Giggle. I'm just in love with how this plush looks. It's honestly perfect.
It is the Boxy Boo plush, and this plush, guys, is huge. I mean, look at this guy. His arms and legs are so cool. I love what they did there. Looks just like from the game. It would be nice if like his head could kind of fit inside the actual box. This is a great looking plush. Next one here, we got another official one, Kissy Missy plush with the smile. The people that make these plushies over at Poppy Playtime, I think they do a phenomenal job. And of course, it's got the Velcro on the hands, so you can kind of attach Kissy Missy to whatever you want. Next up here, we got Braun the dinosaur, and unfortunately, he tends to sit like this, but this is a bootleg plush. They actually have not made an official version of this plush yet. This is one of those rare circumstances where the bootleg actually looks really good. I mean, besides his weird neck spasm here. Next up, we got a bootleg Bunzo Bunny. I actually have a couple of these. The little clapper things could be better. Again, really good looking plush. Some of these bootleg companies have gotten really good with some of these plushies, but you're gonna see pretty soon they also do a pretty bad job at the same time. Next up, we got a Boxy Boo plushie. obviously this is a bootleg. This one does look far worse than the official one. The one thing I really don't like, I don't like his arms and legs. It's just like wrinkly. It's really weird. This is going to be a little bit of a fun comparison. We got an official Huggy Wuggy plush, and we have a bootleg Huggy Wuggy plush. I love the fur material on this one. I think it looks great. Unfortunately, there's always just too much of it by the eyes, so it looks really weird. But this one also doesn't look bad, but if we're going for something that's more game accurate, of course this one's gonna be the one that wins. We got the official PJ Pug-A-Pillar plush. This guy is so cute looking. I love the fur here, looks great. I mean, they really nailed that face. We got an official Poppy Playtime plush here. This actually came out of the Plush mystery boxes. That's why she has a button for an I and an X. But they look really good for what they were going for with these plushies. Next up, we got another different official Huggy Wuggy plush. And honestly, I don't think this one looks very good. I mean, compared to some of the other official Huggy Wuggy plushies I've seen, honestly, I would kind of prefer the bootleg one that we saw earlier a little bit more. We got another official Huggy Wuggy plush, and this one is from a mystery plush box. I think this one looks really solid. I think the mouth on this one looks way better than the last one. We got the first ever official Poppy Playtime plush, and wow, did they nail this one. Love how it looks. We got the Kissy Missy plush. This is also from the Plush mystery boxes, and again, I love how they did her mouth. I think it looks perfect compared to the game. Next up, we got another official Huggy Wuggy plush, and again, not super crazy about this company that's making these. This is a different variant of a Huggy Wuggy plush. It looks very unique. I don't know what they were going for. It's kind of cool, but it's very different. Next up, we got another official Huggy Wuggy plush. I'm probably gonna get sick and tired of just saying that, but this guy looks phenomenal. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Next up, we got Baby Longlegs. This is a bootleg plushie, but it looks just like Baby Longlegs that we've seen. Next up, we got the massive official Mommy Longlegs plush. This thing is huge, sitting right next to me, and I do love that with the legs, they added a wire into it, so you can kind of bend her legs and arms and hair any way that you'd want. We got two more official Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy plushies here, and again, you know, these don't hit the same as some of the other ones. We got another Kissy Missy plush from the mystery plush boxes, and honestly, I don't know what it is about these ones, but something with the button eyes. I love that style. I think it looks really cool. Next up, we got the first ever official Killy Willy plush. He looks great. He really does. Honestly, I was probably as shocked as anyone else that they even made this guy an official plushie. Next up, we got Cat B here, and she is wearing a Christmas hat. But honestly, this Cat B plushie looks really good. Obviously, this is another bootleg, but it is a very good looking bootleg. We also got Christmas Boogie Bot. I wish he was a little smaller, but I mean, other than that, it's a decent looking bootleg. I know this one isn't a plushie, but it is an official product, and it is the Huggy Wuggy Halloween basket. I bought this a while back, a couple years ago, and honestly, I don't know why I did. Next up, we got a Grinch version of Huggy Wuggy. This guy looks really cool. I love his Christmas hat and the little Playtime Co. bag. I love the concept of this plush. I think it's really good. Speaking of some really bad bootlegs, we got a Super Mario version of Huggy Wuggy. What on earth were they thinking? Next up, we got a Christmas bootleg Poppy plushie. She looks really good, but she doesn't even come close to the official one. I don't even know what this thing is, but it was with the Poppy Playtime plushies. Speaking of Huggy Wuggy, we got them in so many different colors because they are also the Whack-A-Wuggies. We got a purple baby Huggy Wuggy, a really nice looking candy cat with a Christmas hat. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the tongue though, but a black star Huggy Wuggy, a bootleg Kissy Missy, and a bootleg purple Huggy Wuggy. We got one of the worst versions of Daddy Longlegs I think I've ever seen. We got a Kissy Missy really weird zipper pouch thing. I mean, look, her mouth opens up and you can see her teeth. And this is actually official, by the way. We got the gas mask from the Chapter 3 trailer. We got this thing, Oh, it's broken. A rainbow sparkle Huggy Wuggy, a sparkle blue and green Huggy Wuggy. I don't know what they were going with here. And right here, we got another bootleg, but this is actually the first version of PJ Pugapillar. This is actually what he was going to originally look like. We got a bootleg baby Huggy Wuggy, and whoever this guy is. Now you see, guys, some of these bootlegs are just horrible. This is a Pikachu Huggy Wuggy. We got a white version of Huggy Wuggy. We got another one of these things, and these things are just so weird. It's a little random, don't you think? We got more of these Huggy Wuggies in diapers. Like, I don't think I need to say anymore. We got another version of Daddy Longlegs here, and this one actually looks really good, especially for a bootleg. I mean, come on, guys. Looks just like the poster. We got another one of these. We got a strange, evil version of Huggy Wuggy, as if he wasn't already evil in the first place. We got Tiger Huggy Wuggy. No, I like it. I like the tiger print. It's cool, but makes no sense. We got a Kissy Missy plush, and she's in a diaper. Zebra version of Huggy Wuggy that, again, doesn't look that bad, but it just doesn't make any sense. Speaking of what doesn't make any sense, a Mickey Mouse Huggy Wuggy. We got a rainbow official Huggy Wuggy plush, which honestly kind of surprised me that they even made this. We got the official Daddy Longlegs plush, which honestly looks a lot like some of the bootleg, one of the bootleg Daddy Longlegs plushies that we've seen. Next up, we got the official Bunzo Bunny plush. One thing I really love about this guy is his little, I don't know what this is called, but they magnetically close together. So honestly, this guy is up there for one of my favorites. Next up, we got another official plush, which honestly kind of surprises me again. It's a baby Huggy Wuggy, and he has a removable pacifier. We got a cow version of Huggy Wuggy. You heard that right. A cow! You got any games on your phone? Next up, we got another bootleg of Braun the Dinosaur, but this one looks even better than the other one we saw. And guess what? His neck is normal! Now this official plush is really cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark Huggy Wuggy plush. If I were to turn all the lights off, he would glow in the dark. Next up, we got a bootleg version of PJ Pugapillar that actually looks fairly decent, but he doesn't look as good as the official one. I don't know, I'm not super crazy about this. And for the final plush, we have an official Mommy Longlegs plushie from one of the Plush mystery boxes. Overall, guys, out of all these plushies, this one has to be my favorite. It would have to be the official Huggy Wuggy plush. I'm just amazed on how good this plush looks. I mean, I think it looks great.
And the first plush in here is Disgust. This is a really cool looking plush. Disgust is not my favorite Inside Out character, but this is a really solid looking plush, I can't lie. I have a feeling this one isn't gonna end up being my favorite plush by the end of this video. Alright, let's go ahead and see what is next here, and this one's kind of in a bit of a box, and it looks like it is Anxiety. And this one is actually really cool. This one apparently says, I talk and shake. Hold up, let's get this one out of the box. Okay, there we go. I have no idea how Anxiety is supposed to talk, but I did notice that when you shake her a little bit, her eyes do start shaking, which is kind of funny. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is a really cool looking plush, really cool idea, but this also isn't entirely a plush. I guess you can move her arms and stuff, and they are like completely bendable, which is cool. And also her hair, like you can like twist it up, which is kind of crazy. Apparently it's supposed to be like that. It said it on the box. And yeah, and then her eyes shake when she shakes. Let's go ahead and see what's next. It looks like the next plush in here is Joy. And honestly, this is a good looking plush, but I'm not super thrilled on the style of this plush. Like, it doesn't look right to me. I feel like this could have been done a lot better, but maybe that's because this is more of like an older styled plush. And let's go ahead and see what's next, and it looks like we got ourselves Sadness. And now this one just right off the bat, looks really good. Oh my goodness, look at that expression. If that isn't sadness, I don't know who it is. Honestly, I'm extremely happy with how this plush looks. I feel like the glasses could possibly be a little bit bigger. Sadness does have some like pretty oversized glasses, but everything else besides that, I mean the sweater, the hair, everything is pretty spot on when you give it a good look. And now, I mean, compare these two. I'm sure we're gonna find a Joy plushie somewhere in one of these packages, but I don't know, this style to me just looks so much better. All right, let's see what's next in here. And it looks like we got ourselves Anger. Now, Anger is probably my favorite Inside Out character. This guy's just too funny. And wow, this plush, honestly, I don't think I have any criticisms about this plush. I mean, oh my goodness, what is there to complain about on this guy? Oh my goodness, look at how long the tag is there. That's okay. And why is the tag coming out of his butt? Huh? That's a odd placement, but I guess I don't know where else I would have put it. But yeah, this plush looks like they just completely grabbed him right out of the movie. I mean, everything is done perfectly with this plush. No complaints here. All right, and the next plush here is it looks like we got ourselves Fear. Okay, this guy's another funny character. Another really funny character, and oh my goodness, guys. See what I mean? This plush is so spot on. This guy looks really good. Again, he's more of like the newer styled plush here. Is this? No. I was gonna say, if this was wire and you could bend it, that'd be cool. These tags are pretty huge for a plush of this size, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Everything besides that looks good. I don't know why they go with these super long tags for the back. I guess because they gotta put all the languages or something, but oh my goodness, it's just extremely long. They probably could have done a little bit better on the face here. That doesn't look the absolute best, but honestly, this guy's also looking pretty good. This guy's definitely looking better than the modern version of Sadness. I'll definitely have to rank Fear above Sadness here because he just looks a bit better. It looks like we have Sadness again, except this Sadness. Okay, this one I actually like a little bit more than this one in some aspects. I think the glasses look a little bit better on this one than they do on this one, but I will say the sweater on this one is way better than this one. And apparently this one says, yeah, I talk. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but she has like a little button right here when you press it.
Oh, that was really impressive. Oh, that's nice. You're so uncool.
So, it's a cool looking plush, I'm not gonna lie. This one is smaller, but I'm not taking off any points for that. The hair does look pretty decent, but honestly, the hair on this one as well does not look as good as the hair on this one. So you know what? Even though I like the glasses on this one more, I'm gonna have to put this version of Sadness above this plush because they got so many more details on this one more locked on. And the last plush that was in the first package is Anu. And this guy looks pretty cool, but what is going on with these tags, man? That is like my growing complaint for all of these. I just want to rip these off. Like, that just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good to me. But for the most part, all the details on this guy are pretty good. I'm not the craziest about like this style of hair. I get what they're going for, but I don't know. I feel like it could maybe be a little bit better. The face is okay. The whole body is okay. The socks are pretty spot on, which I do like. But I don't know what it is with this plush, but this plush just doesn't seem to wow me. It does look like a new, obviously from first glance, but definitely not the best plush here. So far, my absolute favorite plush right now is Anger. The only one that could come up as a close second would probably have to be Anxiety, because this one just looks so cool. But we still have a bunch of other packages to go here. Let's go ahead and open this one up. All right. Honestly, I don't know if any of these are going to be able to beat Anger, but we will see. And oh my goodness, a familiar face. You see what I mean, guys? This is like the same style of plushie as Joy, and it's a cool look. It's a really cool look. I like how big they made the glasses. This is probably more accurate to the movie than the other ones. The sweater isn't too bad, but not the biggest fan of this style. When it comes to accuracy to the movie, obviously that's not what they were going for, but I just can't put this one over the other two sadnesses. I think this is gonna have to be the worst sadness plushie that we have seen today. Our next plush in here is an anxiety plush, but this is a bit of a different style. These are the Disney Twosome? I don't know how to say this, but it's a style of plush that Disney makes, and it honestly kind of looks like a little pillow. It is squishy like a pillow. Is it comfortable? It is kind of comfortable. I could probably sleep on this. It definitely kind of reminds me of like some sort of Squishmallow hybrid. It is a cool looking plush. But I don't think I'm gonna rank this one too far to the top at all. Cool looking one, but definitely not my favorite. Next up here, it looks like we got another one of those styles of plushies, and this one is of Joy. And now this one does look really good. I honestly can't complain. Hot take right here, but I actually prefer this plush than the Joy plushie that we've opened up earlier. I don't know, something about this one. I like this one a lot more. And it looks like next up in here is actually our last plush. Who could it be? And it's another sadness plushie, but of course with this style. I love the style. It's cool looking, but I still can't put it up at the top. It's cool, but definitely not cool to be in the top 5. But it is very comfortable. Give me a couple more of these, or give me a bigger one, and I could take a nice nap right now. So we got 2 packages left. We got a smaller one and a bigger one. Let's go ahead and open up the smaller one here. Let's see what's in here. Alright, and it looks like we got another Anger plushie, but this one is really small. Open this up here. Oh, and will you look at that? It is a Anger dog toy. So, let's get this guy out of the package. Check this out. Yep, that's a dog toy if I've ever seen one. And honestly, this one also doesn't look too bad. I love how they did the flames on the top of his head. That looks hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like Anger from the movie. I wonder why they didn't do the flames on top of this guy. I don't know, maybe he would have looked too goofy, but it's really hard comparing these two guys. I'm gonna have to look back at it later. I mean, I love the style on how they did this plush. Even though this one, obviously, it's a dog toy, it's not really a plush. Something about this guy, I like him. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our next one here. And it looks like we have a Envy plushie here, and yep, you can't forget that obnoxious tag, but oh my goodness, Envy's head is huge! Look at this! Compared to the rest of her body, she has such a tiny body with such a huge head, but looks just like Envy. The style of plush looks phenomenal. The hair does look a bit better than Inu's, just because it actually has some plush in there, so it has some fluffiness to it, which is good. Overall, I really think Disney here knocks it out of the park with some of these plushies. They look too good. Now it looks like we got one more plush in this bag. Who could it be? Who could it be? And it is Fear. And yeah, honestly, again, it's Fear, but in a different style of plush. His nose, for whatever reason, likes to bend in this direction. It's a good looking plush, but again, not my favorite style here. Not my favorite style by any means. But it is a very classic looking plush. And you know, the one thing I just noticed, look at the tags here, guys. Look at how small that is. Look at how reasonable that is. You see, I don't understand. Why can't they do that with the other ones? Instead, they make it look like the tag is just coming directly out of his butt here. And, oh, that just doesn't look good. So you know what? I think I'm gonna have to say, just because of the tag, and I think the other ones are like this as well. Let's see here, where's Joy's? Oh, Joy's is on the inside of her dress. As you can see, it's on the inside of her dress and all hidden. which makes the plush look a lot better because of it. So even though this style of plush is not my absolute favorite, where they put the tags and how big they are is a huge plus for me. We're already down to the last package, but it's a big one. Let's go ahead and open this up, and oh, no way. No way. We got ourselves another Anger, and oh man, this is gonna make things really tough. Look at that. What was I just talking about? So it's literally a bigger, well, not bigger, but another version of this guy, but they added the flame on top of his head. Oh man. Oh man. This is gonna be difficult. It is still that same style of plush, but this one does look a lot better. Definitely more of a different kind of cartoon look versus the other one is more movie accurate, but oh man. I'm really tempted to put this guy in first place right now. I am really tempted to do it. I don't know. And again, look at tag, more reasonable, a lot more reasonable. But of course, with Anger, the whole tag is just coming out of his butt. Like, what is going on? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that makes things tough. That makes things tough. And next up, we got Joy. And this is actually a very good looking version of Joy in the plush form, of course. And now that I'm looking at it, again, look, little big for the plush, but not too huge, as you can see. And it's all hidden under her dress, which is a huge plus. And this one is also another talking plushie, so let's give this one a listen.
Please, eat right out of your hand.
So, a really cool looking plush, I can't lie. Definitely a lot more movie accurate than the other one that we saw today. I'm gonna favor this one over the other Joy plushie we saw today. But I don't know if she's gonna make it in the top 5, guys. Good looking plush, but I don't know if it's really that good. Next up, we have Disgust here. Of course, this is the more movie accurate version. This one looks really good compared to the other one that I have here. Like, wow, 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 wow. Like, look at this, guys. It's like a night and day here. Night and day. Oh, man. I wish they could make things a little bit more difficult here, but this one takes the cake when it comes to movie accuracy. But, it's getting really old of me saying this, but that's just because it bothers me this much, and that tag is just so annoying. Next up, oh my goodness, we got a new character, believe it or not. We haven't seen this guy yet. We have, oh, this guy's huge. We have Embarrassment, and wow, this guy looks really good. And he is also a weighted plush. He actually does have Beanie in his butt here, which actually makes him like a lot more heavier than a normal plush. So if you sit him down outside, he probably will not fly away because this guy has some weight to him. And when it comes to accuracy, they knocked it out of the park again here. This guy looks really good. Really good. The hoodie looks great. The hoodie does not obviously come off. Looks pretty good. Ooh, this guy might honestly make it in the top 5. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the tag isn't too big, and everything about this guy just looks really good in my opinion. We got one plushie left in the bag, and leave a comment down below really quick on who you think it is, and it is Anxiety! Another new version of Anxiety, and this one also looks really good. And this one also does talk, so let's take a listen.
Hello, everybody. I'm one of Riley's new emotions.
And yeah, this plush looks great, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this one over the other Anxiety plush that I have. I mean, the detail on this one is looking really good. The hair could probably be a little bit better. Not super crazy about it. I don't think this plush is going to make the top 5 either. But now, what plushies are going to make it into my top 5? Well, starting at number 5, we have the movie accurate Disgust plushie. This one, they really nailed it right out of the park. Honestly, I couldn't find really any imperfections when it comes to this plushie besides the tag at the bottom. So this one is a lock at number 5. Looks really good. The hair does look pretty decent. Easily my number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have this Anxiety plushie that does look really good, and I really do love the feature how her arms can twist, her hair can twist, and also her eyes shake when you shake her. Looks really good, and this is the best anxiety plushie that I have opened up and looked at today. Coming in at number 3 is the movie accurate anger plushie. Yes, I know. I'm pretty sure some of you guys thought I was gonna put this guy at number 1, and I honestly kind of wanted to, but honestly, for first place, it's a 3-way tie. It's anger, and then the next 2 plushies. But this guy looks phenomenal. I have not a single complaint in the world about this plush, besides the tag, of course. But it's a really, really, really good looking plush. And coming in at number 2, we have Embarrassment. This one, I also wanted to give first place, because again, this plush, I have even less complaints than the last plushie, because he doesn't have a ridiculous tag, and just overall, really squishy, and he's a really, really, really accurate plush. But now, for first place, some of you guys honestly might be a little surprised, but it is this version of Anger. Something about it, I just really like it. I know I wasn't super crazy about this style, but seeing how they did Anger in this style of plush, I think they really knocked it out of the park. I really love the flame on top of his head, and he looks really good. It was honestly pretty difficult to be able to rank some of these plushies against each other, but I think that's gonna be my list, and honestly, I'm kind of happy with it. It was honestly pretty hard to be able to rank these plushies against each other, but honestly, I think I'm pretty happy with my top 5.
We're starting off with the classic Freddy Fazbear. I honestly don't have too many complaints about this plushie, except for his hat, but I'm gonna have to put this one in B tier. Next up is another Freddy plushie. It's Golden Freddy. This plushie cost me over $100 to buy, but I'm gonna have to give this one A tier just because. Something about this one looks a whole lot nicer. I think it's the eyes and maybe the bow tie. Next up, we got Foxy the goat. He looks really cool. The only thing he is missing is the little hook. I'm also gonna have to put this one at A tier. Next up, we got Balloon Boy. Look at how cool this guy is. This was another expensive plushie. This one was over $100. I think this is our first S tier. Next up, we got Bonnie. Bonnie actually is spot on. S tier. Next up, we got Chica. I got a lot of problems with this plushie. I'm gonna have to give this one E tier. Next up, we got Toy Bonnie and... What on earth? I believe this is one of the bootlegs that I have bought. Instant F tier. That is disgusting. We don't like bootlegs. Next up, we got another bootleg. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I probably lost more money on the bootlegs than the actual plushies. Bye-bye. Next up, we got the cupcake. It's pretty perfect. An S tier from me. This one is very different. It's Bonnie. I'm gonna have to put this at D tier. This plushie is extremely cool. We got this plush. You guys are probably gonna hate me, but I don't know all the names of some of these characters. Okay, there we go. Got another Freddy. C tier. We got Foxy. Again, the colors, they look so weird. This is Lefty, right? This one's cool. A tier. Look at this bootleg. They didn't even try. This was the first Golden Freddy that I ever bought, and I honestly thought $30 for this thing was a good deal. This is the real one. This is the fake. You spot the difference. Okay, again with the colors, man. Nothing about this plush looks good. What is this? It is garbage is what that is. This plush is pretty cool. Don't have much to say about it. I don't know who this is. What on earth? It's Five Nights at Freddy's. He doesn't look like he's from the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, though. When I see this, to me, it doesn't scream Five Nights at Freddy's. 2 more Foxies, but 2 completely different colors. I don't know about you, but I don't go crazy for these kind of plushies. What do we got here, guys? Another bootleg. F tier. Oh my gosh. I'm just now realizing how many bootlegs I bought. Look at this one. Okay, this guy's cool. You know, I kind of like this color for Freddy. This one I like. It's not a bootleg, I don't think. If it is, it's a really good bootleg. I like Toy Freddy so much. I don't know who this is, but I like that he has a little Bonnie. Let's put him at A tier. Some FNAF Security Breach, Montgomery Gator. This plush looks really good. I'll give him an A tier. tier. El Chip. And I have to put him at B tier just because of how bad the hat looks. They look shockingly similar, do they not? I don't know who this is, but I bet they're both alligators or something. What on earth? What is this? I think that one speaks for itself. We got Glam Rock Chica. Comparing this one to the regular Chica, way better. S tier. I really like it. Okay, we got Springtrap. This one looks really good. I like what they were going for, trying to make him look, all messed up. I'm gonna give it B tier. Okay, we got Foxy. I don't like this one at all, but it's not horrible. This guy, I kind of like this guy, but at the same time, I don't. Is that weird? Okay, now this plush though, this material could be better. Okay, now this guy's solid. Solid A tier. I know this one is a fan-made FNAF character, but this guy is cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Okay, it was only 2. Look at this Freddy Fazbear. I really like this one. And I have to put him at A tier. I know this one's the bootleg, but this one does not deserve to get thrown across the room. Something about this plush looks really good. I'm gonna give it S tier. Let's see. No, stop falling! What is this, guys? Another bootleg! Oh, we got this guy, though. Yeah, another fan-made character. I like the idea. You have to admit, this is a cool Foxy. A tier. Almost S tier. All right, now we got the moon plushie. Look at the hat, though. That is cool. Gonna give him A tier, though. What were they doing here, huh? Bad. Oh, my God. What is this? Can you spot the difference? Like what? I don't like this one very much, and I'm not super crazy about it. Yes! I love this version of Foxy. I don't know what it is. S tier. I gotta throw all these plushies back in here. All right, next bin. Oh, this bin is loaded. We're starting off strong. Chocolate Freddy. I know I'm not super crazy about like some of the alternates that they do. This guy's pretty cool. I get what they were going for, but it just, something about it doesn't seem right. Okay, we got this version of Chica. It's like a tie-dye Chica. I like the bib on this one a lot more than the classic Chica. Next up, we got Vanny. Honestly, A tier. I feel like I don't even need to speak on this one. E tier. Look at how huge this Bonnie is. This one is not a Funko branded Bonnie, but this one looks good too. These dumb colors. I feel like they shouldn't even be on the list. What happened to this plush? It looks so goofy. These dumb colors, man. If they could only focus on the quality of the plush instead of these dumb colors that no one asked for. Oh my gosh. What is this? Trash. Again with the colors, man. Some of them, I agree, do look pretty good, but I don't need to say anything about that one. This next one is cool. On this side, it's Chica, right? You can literally push the plush inside of itself, and then it does a whole nother face. Oh my goodness. If you really do know what happened to this plushie, comment it down below in the comments. Okay, now this one though. I love this one. S tier. That one's S tier. Feels like I have a zillion of these. Every other plush. Okay, I like the tie-dye ones. They are kind of cool, the tie-dye Foxy. But is it my favorite? No. Believe it or not, it's official. But I hate it. This reminds me of Freddy and Balloon Boy at the same time. A tier. Look at those eyebrows. The chocolate Bonnie. It's so beautiful. S tier. I think we got another S tier, guys. Roxanne. I don't really like this one. Let me give this one D tier. I don't like the way they did her hair, and I'm not crazy about it. Okay, now this cupcake one, this one is pretty cool, but I like the regular cupcake here so much more. Okay, Foxy literally looks just like the Freddy. We got another reversible one. We gotta see what the other face looks like. Look at that. A tier. Bro, I absolutely hate it. What were they doing with this? It's kind of cool, but really bad. We got another one of these guys. We gotta see the other face. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know, honestly, B tier vibes, honestly. We're getting towards the end here. I'm gonna give him B tier. I feel like he could be better, but he's a really solid plush. These ones are so dumb. I don't even like that one. This one looks like it's a glow-in-the-dark one. You know, I'm also gonna put this one at C tier. Okay, we got a bigger one here. This one's Foxy. It's not Funko brand, rounded, but he looks pretty solid. Another cupcake, guys. How many cupcakes are in my box? I like this version of Foxy. I think it looks really solid. I really like how the mouth looks. I'm giving it a B tier. Okay, now springtime Bonnie though. Maybe I'm just a sucker for Bonnie. We got this one, right? And we got this one, a bootleg. You guys are in for a treat. 2 more dumb colors. We have Circus Baby. Honestly, I'm gonna give her A tier. And then we got, I don't know who this is. I'll give you a B tier just for being last. My favorite plushie out of all of them is probably gonna have to be Balloon Boy. I feel like this plush is probably the most perfect plush out of all of them. But now that I have all of these plushies out, I'm gonna slowly start hiding all these plushies around my house. I think right there looks really good. No one's gonna notice that. Let's put him right up there. That guy is so ugly. Honestly, can you tell? I think that's a great spot. I just got a really good idea for the next one. Let's get this one. This one's ugly. We should put him inside the pumpkin. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh my gosh, you can't even tell. Okay, I feel like some of these are starting to come along together. Honestly, let's hide it like right here. I don't know if it, oh, that is hot. Put it right here. Hey, what are you doing? Ew. I'll put this one back here. He was licking it. Disgusting. Okay, if my family doesn't notice any of those plushies by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to go back and hide even more, and I'm gonna keep hiding them until they notice. All right, let's go ahead and go for this one first. Let me flip this around. You know, I didn't realize I had so many bins. I was kind of surprised. Let's see what we got in the first one. This one is pretty full too. All right, looks like we got a bunch of stuff in here. All right, got a bootleg Smiling Critter. We got an official Mommy Long Legs right here. I don't know why she has zip ties on her. I mean, there's a bunch of really good stuff in here. Got a bunch of bootleg Huggy Wuggies. There's actually quite a few. Oh, this is an official one. We got an official Bunzo Bunny, an official PJ Pug-A-Pillar. I really like this one a lot. Got a Miss Delight plushie. I don't even think they have an official one of Miss Delight. We got a Chapter 5 Huggy Wuggies all messed up. We got a Christmas version of Huggy Wuggy that looks like the Grinch. What else is in here? Got Baby Long Legs. This one's cool. Got some more Smiling Critters. We got Crafty Corn. We got Kissy Missy. Oh my gosh. And we got 5 bins of this. An official Hoppy Hopscotch. This is crazy. I didn't realize I had this many. A yellow Huggy Wuggy, or I guess you could call him like a Whack-A-Wuggy. Got a green Huggy Wuggy here. And I think this one here is an official Huggy Wuggy. This one looks good, and there's a little blind bag attached to him. Okay, we'll put him over there. We got an official Dog Day plushie here. I really like this one a lot. It's just kind of sad. We got a Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 gas mask that you can actually wear. This thing is pretty cool. We got a rejected toy from Chapter 2. We got Kick Me Paul. And bro, what the heck? What is Stitch doing? Okay, I don't know why a Stitch plushie was put in here, but there was. We got a Nightmare Critter here. We got a bunch more Huggy Wuggies. I mean, we got this one, we got this one, we got this one. Man, some of these bootleg companies, we're having a little too much fun. We got Evil Catnap, or Monster Catnap. Got Baba Chops. Oh my gosh, this one looks horrible. Yo, guys, you guys got to leave a comment down below on which plushie do you think looked the best? Like, which one was your favorite and which one looked really bad? We got Poppy here. We got another Nightmare Critter. This is an official one. We got Yarnaby here. Got another Huggy Wuggy, more Nightmare Critters. I think this is, yeah, we got Boogie Bot down there. That's cool. Haven't really seen much of him in the later chapters. And then I think this is a official Huggy Wuggy Trick or Treat basket. This thing is kind of cool, but kind of unnecessary. Then we're getting down to some more like weird like bootleg Huggy Wuggies here. I mean, this is like a bootleg Spider-Man Huggy Wuggy. Like, bro, what's going on, you know? Like, what on earth? Got a Mommy Long Legs, bootleg. What else? Oh, we got Cat B. This one's nice. They haven't made an official one of her. We got a Huggy Wuggy, like, pencil pouch. Oh look, here's another weird bootleg here. We got a like Mickey Mouse Huggy Wuggy. Like, what's going on? Got this Huggy Wuggy, it's like white. We got Mommy Longlegs keychain. Her face looks really weird. It looks like she's got like a insanely long neck for whatever reason. We got a gray Huggy Wuggy, and I think this just finishes off the first bin. All right, now let's go ahead and open up our next bin. This is low-key really fun because it's like opening up a mystery box. Because a lot of these plushies I haven't seen in like a really long time. This one doesn't look as full. It looks like we have some sealed Nightmare Critter blind bags, which is cool. Got a couple of these in here. Surprised I never opened them. And then we got, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a really bad bootleg Mommy Longlegs. That's kind of weird. And then, all right, this is like a weird bootleg bin. What on earth? Why does Huggy Wuggy have a diaper? Okay, we got a Huggy Wuggy if he were a cow, I guess. Looks like we got a sealed package of a couple bootleg Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy. And then looks like we got the player, but it's the wrong color of yellow and it's a very bad bootleg. Glad we have an official one of that one already. Got another white Huggy Wuggy here. Got a more baby Huggy Wuggy. That's weird. And yo, what the heck? So this is like a Huggy Wuggy Among Us is what it looks like. That's really unique. And what is this big one here? Oh my gosh, it's like a massive Huggy Wuggy head with little arms. What on earth? I completely forgot I had that in. Oh my gosh, it's one of these things. Yeah, we are not gonna turn this on. Actually, let me see if it even has batteries. Let's see. If it does, it does. If not, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it works. Yeah, nope. This thing has no batteries. That's probably for the best. All right, what else we got here? Another Huggy Wuggy. Got a Daddy Longlegs. This is an interesting looking one. Not very game accurate. Now this one is a lot more game accurate. This looks a lot more like Daddy Longlegs. Got a very interesting looking Huggy Wuggies, like tie-dye. Oh geez, we got another one of these things. Don't know why I ever got those. We got a reversible Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy Plushie octopus. All right. Got another really bad looking Mommy Longlegs. We got a bootleg Huggy Wuggy Pikachu. My gosh. I swear, you can't make this stuff up. I don't know what this is, and I don't think that's in the right bin. A bootleg Huggy Wuggy Mario. Okay. Oh, we got another like bootleg Among Us plushie. So that one's Kissy Missy. And yeah, this looks like pretty much it in this bin. I'm seeing a lot of like duplicates. It's like a pink Huggy Wuggy. Kind of looks like Kissy Missy, but it's like a really light pink. But yeah, that's pretty much it in this bin. This bin was a lot quicker. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and open up bin number 3. And okay, this one, it looks like it has some big plushies. All right, let's take out some of this plastic here. All right, and right away we got ourselves a bootleg Picky Piggy. There we go. I'm not gonna lie though, the smiling critters, the bootleg ones that I've gotten have honestly looked really good. Got a bootleg Kissy Missy, and if I'm thinking correctly, yeah, we got an official Yarnaby plushie in here. One thing I really like about this one is that his head literally splits open like that. It's actually really cool. I really like this one. I just wish the official plushies weren't so expensive. They're like $50 after shipping. It's kind of ridiculous. Got a bootleg Huggy Wuggy, a purple one this time. Lots of different colored Huggy Wuggies. Got a Nightmare Critter from Chapter 4. Got an official Huggy Wuggy. This one looks good. And I think this is a bootleg PJ Pugapillar. Look at his little legs with the strings. That honestly looks really weird. Then we got a little Mommy Longlegs, a little Picky Piggy, a little Nightmare Critter. Got another smiling critter here. We got Bobby Bear Hug. We got interesting looking Kissy Missy. It's
It's kind of game accurate, but at the same time, it's not. It looks like her face is just too small. And then I think this is another Yarnaby plushie, but obviously it's a bootleg one, and this one just doesn't look as good as the official one. Got a U2's Huggy Wuggy. This one is kind of decent looking. Not super crazy on the face though. We got a bootleg Catnap. We got another one of these Huggy Wuggies with the glitter and the rainbow. A Nightmare Critter. Another like Tiger Huggy Wuggy. We got Candy Cat. We got like a black and white Huggy Wuggy. Believe it or not, this thing is official. We also got another bootleg PJ Pugapillar with the same like kind of like legs that are like yarn, but this one's a lot more slim. That one over there. I believe this is another official Huggy Wuggy, but it's just a little different. It's like black and white again. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be in there. Right, what else we got in here? We got another Nightmare Critter here. And what is this thing right here? Oh my gosh! This is like a Cyclops. This is, believe it or not, this is supposed to be Huggy Wuggy, but it doesn't look right. We got a red Huggy Wuggy here, and then we got another one of these. Believe it or not, this is actually an official product too. I can't believe they actually came out with this, and I can't believe I actually bought it. Like, this thing is just so random. What is this? We got another Nightmare Critter here. We got like an evil black Huggy Wuggy. That thing is interesting. Got another Daddy Longlegs. We already saw one of these in one of the other bins. You guys are gonna see a decent amount of duplicates here and there. Another Kissing Missy. Let's move some of these over here. I don't think we've looked at some of the stuff on this side. Got another Huggy Wuggy. Oh my gosh, another one of these things. Okay, that's nice. We got Cat Bee, Bubba Fint. Got like a bag full of Mommy Longlegs keychains. We got, oh, this is interesting. So I attempted to like make my own smiling critter for when the game first came out, and this is kind of how we did it. It's actually a Care Bear, but we just kind of changed it up. I'm honestly pretty happy with how this one came out. Got a Boxy Boo here. Got another one right here, and then we got a Kissy Missy pencil pouch. And then we also got Doughy, and where did his hat go? Hopefully his hat is somewhere swimming around in this bin. But yo, is this what on earth is a SpongeBob popsicle doing in there? That is the most random thing ever. Yeah, hopefully his hat's somewhere in here and I didn't lose it, but let's go on to the next bin. After this next bin, we'll only have one more bin remaining. So yeah, we're already almost done here. And I forgot to show this right away, but this guy wasn't in any of the bins. He was actually somewhere else, but got my official Boxy Boo plushie. Now this guy is huge. I mean, look at him compared to my hand. This guy's pretty big compared to a lot of the plushies we've seen today. But now let's go ahead and open up our fourth bin. And okay, all right. I'm seeing a lot of stuff we've already seen so far. Got a little Dog Day, little Poppy, then a bunch of different, oh, I thought this was Huggy Wuggy. This is the official Killy Willy plushie. That thing is interesting. Got a Candy Cat. We got an official baby Huggy Wuggy. See, I don't know why they do some of these plushies, because it doesn't make any sense, because like a lot of these guys, they're like not in the game. Like baby Huggy Wuggy, Killy Willy. Like it's just kind of this one looks like Huggy Wuggy saw something he wasn't supposed to see. That is interesting. We got a glow-in-the-dark Huggy Wuggy. This one's kind of cool. We got a bootleg Mommy Longlegs. This is more of like an evil one when she's chasing after you in chapter 2. Got some more Nightmare Critters in here. We got a bunch in here, actually. Got Mommy Longlegs again. Kissy Missy. Another Nightmare Critter. These are the bootleg Nightmare Critters. Yeah, there's another one. Here's Daddy Longlegs down there. And as you can see, his mustache is a little messed up. That's okay. We still like him. We still like him. We got a Boxy Boo, but it's like his burger skin from Project Playtime. Kind of interesting. Could have been done a little better though. Got another Nightmare Critter. This is another one of my smiling critters that we made. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Pretty cool to still have though.
This one's interesting. This is the original version for how PJ Pug-a-Pillar was supposed to look. This is a bootleg plushie, obviously, but is probably one of the most rare plushies I currently own, because no one makes this plushie anymore. And yeah, some bootleg company, they saw the early trailer for chapter 2 and they made this really quick, and I bought it, and they ended up changing PJ Pug-a-Pillar. It's actually kind of crazy. We got an orange Huggy Wuggy right here. It's pretty nice. What else we got in here? I think we're getting, what is this? Yeah, there'll be some random stuff in these bins sometimes, guys. Got some nightmare critters. I think we've seen these already. There's got to be something else, right? Or maybe not. Maybe we got everything in this bin. Oh yeah, here we go. Got another bootleg here. This is supposed to be like the female version of Killy Willy. I don't remember. Another fan-made character. We got another interesting looking Huggy Wuggy here. But now let's go ahead and get into our final bin. And I believe there's some chapter 5 plushies in there. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the final bin. All right, here we go. This one is pretty full too. I mean, a lot of these bins for the most part have been pretty full. And look at that. I already see our first chapter 5 plushie. We got Lily Lovebraids here. Obviously it's a bootleg, but they don't have an official one yet. But I'm really happy with how this one looks. This one's pretty cool. And we got a bunch more stuff in here. We got another version of Killy Willy. We got an official Smiling Critter. Now you probably noticed that you haven't seen a lot of official Smiling Critters today. That's because I have them in other spots. They're not in these bins. We got a Kissy Missy here. Like if you look on this wall here, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one up there, there's one up there. So they're all just kind of spread out. There's an official Huggy Wuggy right there. But the majority of them are in these bins here. Got another weird Huggy Wuggy in a diaper. Got this Huggy Wuggy. Got another Baba Chop. Got a gray Huggy Wuggy here. We got an official Daddy Longlegs. This guy's pretty cool. And we got a bunch more Huggy Wuggy plushies. We got some officials and some bootlegs. We got this. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot this guy's name. But he's like another fan-made character as well. Got another Daddy Longlegs. That one doesn't look very good. Got another like very glittery Huggy Wuggy. Got some bootleg Smiling Critters here. We got some more Huggy Wuggies. We got a yellow one. What the heck is this? Okay, this thing's kind of weird. We got Poppy herself right there. We got another Mario Huggy Wuggy. And then we got another one of these weird things. Okay, well, that's pretty much it on that side. Let's move on to the other side. We got a Sir Poops a Lot, a rejected Poppy Playtime character. We also got another version of PJ Pug-a-Pillar. So you can see these bootleg companies, they really be doing stuff different sometimes. We got Brawn. This one is probably the best looking bootleg I've ever seen. It looks really good. It looks like it would be an official one, but they haven't came out with an official Brawn plushie yet. We got a Monster Catnap, an official one. This one's really nice. Really nice. And especially if you remember what the bootleg looked like it's like night and day. It's actually crazy. Got a bootleg Bunzo Bunny. This one doesn't look too bad. Got another like bootleg Daddy Longlegs. This one's kind of weird. All right. Oh look, I found Doey's hat. It was in this bin. I'm glad it isn't lost. All right, got a rainbow official Huggy Wuggy. Another little one. I like that one. That one's cute. Just a bunch of different Huggy Wuggies in here. And oh, here we go. We got another Chapter 5 plushie. We got Chum Chompkins. I believe this is the last Chapter 5 plushie I have right now, because I'm waiting on more of them to get delivered in the mail. Like I'm waiting on my prototype one and a couple more. We got U2's Kissy Missy. So as soon as they come in the mail, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing for sure. But all right, let's see what else we got here. Another Daddy Longlegs here. That one's a bootleg, but it looks a lot like the official one. Got a little, I was almost gonna call her Kissy Missy, Mommy Longlegs. Little Bubba Fint here. Little Dog Day. Oh, not very little actually. Bootleg Dog Day. Nightmare Critter. Kissy Missy. Got another one of these really weird rabbit looking things. Got a, oh my gosh, what on earth happened to this Huggy Wuggy plush? It's got a big hole. Don't know why that happened. We got another Kissy Missy here. And just a bunch more. Yo, what on earth? This thing looks cursed. Oh my gosh. What else is in here? Wait, what is this one? Oh my gosh. Okay, some of these Huggy Wuggies are getting out of hand, bro. And then I think to wrap things up, oh no. We got an official player plushie, but looks like he's missing one of his hands. Oh, here it is. See that his hands are magnetic. It's kind of a cool feature. The only thing is I feel like you could lose them kind of easily. Starting off with the first one here, can you guess who this is? If you guessed correctly, it was Pomni. Now let's open this up. As you can see, they vacuum seal these bags, and man, if I was a plushie, this would be extremely uncomfortable. All right, let's open this up. There's a little part to rip. There we go, there we go. We could get rid of that. And then, okay, let's floof this thing up a little bit. Whoa, there's a lot of stuffing coming out of here. Where did that come from? Well, we got Pomni here. Really cool plush. I don't know why they chose to do this for her buttons. They look a little weird, but nonetheless, really cool plushie. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got two plushies in one. We got Jack and Pomni in this bag. There is no, oh, here it is. Rip this open as well. Let's see who we got. All right, whoa. This version of Pomni looks very different. I don't know how much, which one do you guys think looks better? Honestly, I think this one looks way better. I don't know. If you guys didn't already know, these are bootlegs. The official ones actually have not shipped yet, so hopefully I get those soon, but man, this one is really bad. I don't know what's going on with the face, and I don't know how I feel about that one. Something about it is just not symmetrical. And the last one in here, we got Jax. Okay, now this one, on the other hand, I don't know. I feel like this one looks a lot better. Jax is my favorite character. I think he looks the coolest out of all of them. I mean, putting these two side by side, I feel like it's an easy win for Jax, I would like to think. Don't you think so, Blobby Bobby? All right, no comment from him, okay. All right, now, we got one more, and this one has a ton in here. Oh my goodness, let's, hopefully these are good, because if you guys didn't already know, the official ones, they haven't shipped yet. So these are all bootlegs, and believe it or not, the bootlegs are like so hard to get your hands on. I placed so many orders for them, and they either get lost in shipping or it's just a mess. First one we got here, oh my goodness, this one, oh, there's a massive hole in his neck. Wow, that's very disappointing. But we got Zuby here. He does look cool, but these guys are a lot smaller than some of the other ones. This one is really small, but it does look pretty good for the most part. Obviously, besides the hole, for the most part, he looks pretty good, but I think he is missing a couple things, but I'm not 100% sure. He's a very interesting looking character, but let's move on to the next ones. Next up, we got Kinger over here. This guy, I want to say this one is super accurate. I mean, look at him, and then look at a photo of him right here. I can't see the picture, only you can. But I do think he looks phenomenal. I'm really impressed with how this plush came out, especially considering for a bootleg. Actually, guys, leave a comment down below on which bootleg that you've seen in this video is the best one so far. All right, we're gonna move on here to the next one. All right, and we got Kane right here. We do need to fix his hat a little bit. Okay, his hat is a little messed up, I'm not gonna lie. But Kane also he doesn't look perfect. He could be a lot better. I'm not super crazy about how this mouth looks, but for the most part, if we step aside from the mouth, the eyes, the hat, the torso, everything looks really good on this plush. I'm pretty impressed. There isn't an official Kane plush anyways to compare this to, so I think this is pretty good. The mouth still could be better, but you know, that's the only thing on this plush that I think could be way, way better. And all right, next up here, what do we got? Who do we got? We got another version of Pomni. Okay, this one is different from the other two we've gotten. The hat is a little different, and there is no like big buttons here. They're just, I guess, printed on, or that's just fabric. And her face, her face isn't bad, but her face on this one, it's different. Yeah, these two are way different. I mean, obviously they're the same character. The hat is done different on both of these, but yeah, now I don't know which one I like more. This one is horrible. I feel like that's no doubt. This one's horrible, but then it's gonna come somewhere in between these two. I think this one overall is more accurate to Pomni in the show, so I'm gonna have to go with this one. I mean, this one just seems like it is a lot more accurate. This one, the face isn't really accurate at all. And who do we got next up? We got our boy Jax. And this one, again, is different from the other one that we have opened. And honestly, this is it, guys. This is it most definitely. This guy looks phenomenal, my goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this one right here. I think this one's really good as well, but they're kind of like two different styles. This one's a little bit more, I guess, chubby, and he's shorter. It's a different style of plush. And this one is more true to size. You know, this is how he is in the show. He's pretty tall, pretty skinny, pretty long. This one, not so much. It's just a whole different style of plush. But it is a little hard. I will say though, his mouth doesn't have those black lines, which this one makes, I don't know, the black lines on the mouth look way better. I don't know which one I like more. I think I'm gonna have to go with this one just because it's more accurate to the show. But honestly, these both are still really good. And lastly, for the final plush, who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? It is none other than Ragatha. Okay, this one, oh, I don't know what's going on with the neck here. She's like just casually, that doesn't seem comfortable, but let's fix her neck here. Let's see if we can fix it a little. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we kind of straightened it out there. But Ragatha does look pretty good. I mean, I feel like the patches here on her dress could be a little bit more defined. They're not as obvious as they are in the show. I feel like she has more hair though. Look at the back of her head. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more hair. Maybe that's just me. This would be nice if this was a real button, but this is the only Ragatha plushie that we have, so we can't really compare it to anything. But I guess it's not that bad. I mean, it does look like Ragatha. It's not like way off. And it's definitely not as bad as this Pomni plushie. So in total, guys, we got 1 Ragatha plushie, 2 Jax plushies, 3 Pomni plushies, 1 Zuby plushie, 1 Kane plushie, and 1 Kinger plushie.
I can't believe they've all officially been released. And who is the first character we're gonna go ahead and start with? Let's find out. And it looks like it is the official Monster Catnap plush. Now this guy looks, honestly, pretty good. And something I'm noticing here right away, they used some type of wire in Monster Catnap so you can actually pose him in many different positions. Check this out. See? You can move his arms just like that. You can set him up honestly however you want. And honestly, this guy looks as terrifying as he did in the game in the final boss battle. He's even got a zipper, just like the rest of the smiling critters here. And it opens up, but it's all sealed up inside, so there isn't really anything you could put inside the zipper. But this is a really good plush, but now let's compare it right next to the bootleg one, and right away you can tell which is which. And you know what the crazy thing is here, right guys? So the official plush comes out to $52 after shipping and all expenses, right? Versus the bootleg comes out to $25. So you pay double the price, and you're honestly getting something that looks way better. I mean, what is going on with this guy? There is no wiring in the bootleg plush. There is no zipper, and I don't like this material. They use it on like all the bootleg plushies. It's like some weird type of fabric, and it honestly always feels like it's like getting ready to fall off. Like, it just doesn't look good. And then we're not even talking about the face here. The face is weird. I don't know what they were doing with this plush. Now let's go ahead and move into our next official plushie, and it is the official Bubba Finn. And this guy has got some massive ears on him. Look at that. They didn't put any material in his ears, so they stay very floppy, which is cool. One of the big things with these guys that I do find really annoying is their charm here. It keeps getting stuck in weird positions. It won't stay just like this at all times, which is unfortunate, but they all do zip up. Bubba Finn does zip down and zip up. I just don't know why the charms sit very, very strangely. And I love the mouth. The mouth, how it goes in deep. You could actually like put your hand and it would actually be partially inside his mouth. Looks really good, especially when we compare it to the bootleg. Let me know. Close your eyes. Which one do you think is the official and which one is the bootleg? I'll let you know. It's pretty obvious. Don't get me wrong, the bootleg is not that bad, especially for the price, but just not the best plush overall. Now, who's the next guy in this bag? It looks like it's Crafty Corn. And you know what? Crafty Corn is another really good looking official smiling critter. One thing about her charm though, I don't know if it's like the material or whatever, but it feels like the petals of the flower, like they could potentially really easily break off. Like if you mess with it a little bit, I don't know, it feels really loose. It feels like this is something that would break fairly easily. And on a plush that was $52, I don't know how I feel about that. But they definitely got all the details down. They got the little horn, because she's like a unicorn. The hair is interesting. You can put your whole arm right through her hair. That is weird. Why would they not close this up? Really nice tail. This tail reminds me of Dog Day's tail a little bit. But overall, decent plush. And now let's compare Crafty Corn to the bootleg. And, oh man, right away, they did the hair very differently. Honestly, the hair on this version of Crafty Corn looks more of like a mohawk. It's very weird. It's just one thin piece of fabric. But yeah, side by side, it's very obvious once again. And something else I'm just now noticing, look at the official Crafty Corn. They actually had the time to add the details of a nose, versus the bootleg, she doesn't have a nose at all. How can you breathe if you have no nose? Who is the next official smiling critter? It looks like it is the official Dog Day. Now, we've seen this guy before. Oh my goodness. You see what I mean with the charm? It is annoying. There we go. The detail on this guy is phenomenal. See what I mean about with Crafty Corn? The tail is like very similar. Very similar. But a really good looking plush. The hands are done very nicely. Just overall really good. And look, this is Dog Day being compared to the best bootleg version of Dog Day I have. And this one doesn't look too bad. Honestly, this is probably one of the best bootlegs that I have seen. At least they bothered to put a nose on this guy. Unlike with Crafty Corn, they didn't even give her a nose. They were like, she can breathe through her mouth. She doesn't need a nose. Like, man, bro. It's just the little things that you're just getting with the official ones. All right, let's see what the next official plushie is. And it looks like it's the last one in this package, but we do have one more package to go. And it looks like it is the official Bobby Bear Hug. Now, if you look at the mouth, it actually doesn't look that perfect. It looks like there's some imperfections, but that's fine, I guess. And now, one thing I will say, I know I'm saying that, like, the official versions do look really good compared to the bootlegs, but I'm not sponsored by Poppy Playtime at all. I'm buying these plushies out of pocket. I'm paying for them. But to be completely honest, they do make pretty decent plushies, but I will say, these plushies are like extremely overpriced for what they are. Once you factor in shipping and everything, $52 for a plush is insane, especially of this size. And I can see why these bootleg guys make so much money, because at least they're able to make something that's a little bit more affordable at like 20 bucks. Sometimes you can even find the bootleg ones for cheaper, but you know, comparing these two guys here, at least they put the nose now. They do look very good. The ears on the official one are nicer. They're much nicer because it's an actual plush. Versus this, it's more of like a little scrimpy piece of fabric. And don't even get me started on the charms here. Just, ugh, not the best. Something else I noticed, look at the tail on this guy. And look at the tail on the official one. Very, very different. Very different. But, you know, what do you expect from a bootleg plush? Alright, we got our next package here. Let's see what we got here. And it looks like the first guy, you can already see his feet. It is Hoppy Hopscotch. There we go. Again with the... There we go. Again with the little charm. Always getting stuck. But this guy looks pretty darn good. And check out his ears. His ears, they put like this metal wiring inside, so you can actually adjust his ears, which I think is really cool. You can do all sorts of poses here, make him look really, really cool. I like this guy a lot. He's got a pretty nice charm, unzips very easily just like the rest. Nice detail on his hands, and just really, really good. But when comparing him to the bootleg, the colors are like way off. This guy's like more of a brighter green, and this guy's more of a darker green. It's actually kind of crazy how far off they are in colors. And this guy's charm is just so sad. Like, most of them at least have a decently sized charm, but this one just looks so bizarre. Same kind of material here. You can't really bend them. It's just like another dinky little piece of fabric, but not that bad. They did put something in here so they don't bend. It feels like a piece of cardboard or something, because they don't really want to bend at all. They want to stay straight up, which is okay, I guess. Who is the next plushie in the bag? It is the official Catnap. Honestly, I don't know why I keep saying official. I literally bought all the official plushies. But one thing I will say about this guy, I'm debating on ordering another one, or maybe like reaching out to support or something. Because when he originally came in, his mouth came in completely ruined. I don't know how well you can see this, but his mouth is not like the other smiling critters. It's more like bulging open. I constantly have to like bend his mouth closed to try make him look like the other ones, but it keeps going back outwards. This was honestly extremely disappointing to me when it came in the mail, because, you know, you're paying $52 for the official plush, the premium version of the plush, and they give you a defective one? Like, come on now. And now the charm here is a bit of a different material. They kind of switch through the charms, because some of them you can like bend them, versus this one it's more of like a harder plastic. And this one as well, I don't know if they're like slowly changing things, but with this guy, he actually has a little bit of depth in here. Like, you could probably store something inside the zipper, versus the other ones, there's like hardly any room at all. And on top of it, This guy has like a really long tail. Look at that. That's honestly probably the size of, oh my goodness. It actually might be the same size as my arm. That is, that's crazy. Well, when comparing them with the bootleg, it's just, you can't compare these guys. The ears on the official one are so nice versus the bootleg has got the nice little dinky ears. But I will say the bootleg does have a decently long tail, which is pretty good. Actually, as a matter of fact, the official one's tail is only that much longer. So they're kind of close in length. We got the official kickin' chicken, and look at his little hair or feathers. I don't know what it's properly called on chickens. I don't know what this part of the chicken is, but look at that. That is crazy good. That is crazy good. This guy's charm is more of like that bendable kind of material. Can't really put anything inside. And even look at his arms, dude. They look like little chicken wings right there. I mean, that is absolutely perfect. The attention to detail on this plush is done really well. The tail even reminds me of a chicken as well. Everything about this plush really does resemble a chicken versus the bootleg. It does as well, but you know, at a much lower quality. I mean, look at the hair here. Like, just mainly a little dinky piece of fabric. Nothing super crazy. I guess we could really stop talking about the bootleg charms. They're honestly really disappointing. But, the tail is, well, another dinky piece of fabric. But what do you expect when it comes to a bootleg? Here is them again, side by side. Remember, $20, $50. Let me know in the comment section down below which ones you guys would prefer, because in reality, you could almost buy 3 bootleg plushies rather than buying one official one. That's honestly pretty crazy. And now we're getting down to the last official Poppy Playtime plushie. And if you don't know who it is, you haven't been paying attention. It is the official Picky Piggy plushie. She looks really good. I really like the detail on the apple. It's really nice. It's more of that kind of bendable material a little bit. And again, you can zip her open. Can't really put anything inside. The ears are done really well, reminding you of pig ears. You can also like stick your finger in her ear, which is kind of funny. It's got a really nicely detailed pig snout. Looks just like a pig's nose. I mean, oh man, spot on, spot on. And this is probably my favorite part. Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Just like a pig's tail, man. Just like a pig's tail. And the bootleg, I will give them credit where credit is due. They did do a fairly good job trying to replicate pig ears. And they also took the time to add a nose. We will, we will forget about the whole Crafty Corn incident. They have been putting noses, just Crafty Corn just got, I guess she got super unlucky there. The tail is about as good as what they would do. And overall, this is probably one of the better bootleg plushies. As for my absolute favorite plushie that we unboxed today, it's probably gonna have to be the official Dog Day plushie. Just overall, this guy looks really cool. I mean, to be fair, he's already a really cool looking character, so he makes a really cool looking plush.
Starting off with the first ever official blue rainbow friend. Honestly, they really nailed this plush out of the park for the most part. I mean, it looks really solid. The material's really nice, and it's just well-rounded, a really nice looking plush. The crown could be a little better, but other than that, it's really solid. And they also made another version of this exact same plush, but the only difference is he is actually smiling with his mouth open here instead
instead of just a smile without his mouth open. Going up next, we got the scientist here. This is another official Rainbow Friends plush. Later in this video, we're going to compare some of the official plushies to some of the bootlegs. And honestly, you'll be surprised because some of the bootlegs actually look a little better than some of the official ones. But yeah, this guy looks really good. Honestly, I think the company that made these did a really good job. Really love how everything came out for the scientist. And next up here, we got a bootleg green Rainbow Friend. I have no idea why this guy has his tongue completely sticking out of his mouth, but I mean, he's not that bad of a plush. I mean, you have to remember these characters are like so simple in design. So of course the plushies are gonna be very simple in design. If you want to see a bad bootleg, you gotta look at this version of a green Rainbow Friend. This guy doesn't even look like a Rainbow Friend. It's not good. I will definitely take this bootleg over this bootleg any day. And now let's follow things up here with the official green Rainbow Friend. Now you see, this guy just looks so much better than the bootleg. I don't know what it is. I mean, I will say the shape, like how they did his body and everything, perfect. His face though, not how he really looks in the game, but because of the shape of his body, it's just so much nicer, it's so much more game accurate. Next up, we got a bootleg yellow Rainbow Friend. I don't know about this guy. The mouth is really bad, and then on top of it, just doesn't look game accurate to the yellow Rainbow Friend from chapter 2. I mean, let me show you another bootleg. This is another bootleg yellow Rainbow Friend, but it just looks way better. I mean, if you compare the two, it's like night and day difference. I mean, this might not even be the yellow Rainbow Friend from Rainbow Friends chapter 2. This might be just a yellow chicken that somehow got in the bin, but there is no official Rainbow Friends chapter 2 plushies at all. So this is really all we have. And then it has the, I guess, the little helicopter thing so it can fly. I'm not super crazy about it. Doesn't look very good, but the plush overall is really solid bootleg. Shape is perfect. There isn't too much to complain about besides, of course, this. Follow up, we have a Rainbow Friend that doesn't even exist. Yes, a fan-made character, the pink Rainbow Friend. These legs though, these legs. It would be kind of cool if this ever became like an official character in the game, but it is not. Because when you just go on Amazon and type in Rainbow Friends plushies, there's like gonna be a zillion things that pop up. Some things are actually gonna be from the game, and others are gonna be things that just aren't from the game at all. One good example here is this green version of Blue. It is not from the game at all. They decided to make him green for whatever reason. Oh, and they didn't stop there. They also made him yellow, and his mouth looks horrible. Honestly, really bad. But then they also made him again in white. Yeah, so you see, they're just making the blue Rainbow Friend into a zillion different colors just to make money, basically, because these don't look good. And next up here, we have a bootleg version of the Scientist. Now, I'm actually really impressed with this one, and honestly, this one looks actually more game accurate than the official one. And honestly, the one thing that would actually make this more perfect, this one, it's actually like he's wearing an actual coat. This one, it's just kind of printed on into the design. So if we kind of merged these two, we could have the perfect Scientist plushie from Rainbow Friends. But it's a really good plush. I actually like this one more than the official one. Next up here, we got the purple Rainbow Friend that you see in the vents, and he jumps out to grab you. It's honestly not that bad. I mean, we don't really get to see this full character in the game, but I mean, the plush design is extremely simple. The nice thing about it though is that they added wire into his arm, so we can actually bend it in multiple different directions, which is kind of cool. You can set him up in like different poses and all sorts of stuff. This next one here, check this out. It is the purple Rainbow Friend in the vent. How cool is that? It is more of like a bigger plush. It's more, you could actually kind of use this as a pillow. I could take a nap right here. but I gotta record a video. But this honestly looks really good. Believe it or not, we actually do not have a official purple rainbow friend either, which is really weird because he's from the first game as well. So it's just a little odd. Next up, we got another official plush. We got the orange rainbow friend. Honestly, out of all the official plushies, this is probably one of my favorites. I think it looks phenomenal, especially when you compare it to like to the game and everything. Honestly, in like plush character form, this just looks really great. I love how they did his eyes and his mouth. One of my favorites. Leave a comment down below your favorite official rainbow friend plushie is, because mine is definitely orange. Next up, we got another purple rainbow friend here, and I love the concept with this one, but it was just done really bad. So it's really big, if you couldn't tell. Ridiculously big. Isn't it crazy how they expect this guy to fit into a vent? This is how he works. You know, he's got his main face, and he actually opens up to show his teeth. I love the idea, but it's just not done really well. It honestly reminds me of like a garbage can. You just throw trash in there and close it up. Next up, we got Cyan from Rainbow Friends Chapter 2. This one is not that bad. I feel like it's missing something though. I feel like it could have been done slightly better. Maybe if it had a mouth, that would be cool to see. Because he does have a mouth with very sharp teeth in the game. So just seeing him like this, it just looks very plain, and I feel like it could be better. Next up, we got some of the lookies here from Rainbow Friends Chapter 2. This one is supposed to be yellow, but in person it looks really faded. And then we also got a lime green here. But yeah, I feel like they couldn't really mess up on these plushies. I mean, when you look at them in the game, they're such a simple little character to create. I don't know how they could mess this up. They're just circles. And of course, they made these in a zillion colors, just like in the game. We got the cyan looky here, and we got the orange looky here. Again, different color. Got the purple looky here. And then I believe this is the last looky I have. It is a blue looky, which again, different color. Next up, we got a bootleg orange rainbow friend plush here. Now, if you look very closely, we did attach a Christmas hat on this guy for a Christmas video a while back. If you take away the Christmas hat, this one also looks really good. I would actually put this one at the #1 spot, but the teeth, it definitely could be a lot better for a plush. But other than that, the plush is really good. And you already know, they still got more colors. They got a black version of the blue rainbow friend. And surprise, surprise, they made him in purple as well. And then we got Cyan here. Now this is by far the worst Rainbow Friends plush I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know what they were going for here on this Cyan plush, but it's really bad. They didn't even get the shape right. And next up, we actually got the normal colored blue Rainbow Friend bootleg. Now, he looks okay. I don't know if it looks as good as the official one. You guys are gonna have to let me know, because I like the official one's crown more. I like the texture of the plush. And for the final plush, it is another bootleg. It is actually a baby blue Rainbow Friend plushie. Now this one, for a bootleg, I like the idea, and I think it came out pretty good. I mean, I love how his head is like way bigger than his body. Like, that's just hilarious. But now, out of all these plushies, my favorite Rainbow Friend plush, out of the official ones, the orange Rainbow Friend, I think this guy looks really good. And then my runner-up is out of the bootleg plushies, and it is the Scientist. And this normally doesn't happen too often, but I like this plush more than the official plushie they made, and that says a lot. Hey, we're gonna be comparing how well some of these plushies really look to some of these characters in the game. Starting off with Kickin' Chicken. Now, yes, this is obviously a bootleg plush, but to be honest, this doesn't look too bad. One of the big things that this plushie is missing compared to the one in the actual game is that there is no little white dot in his eyes that really make it look like eyes. It's just a black, dark void. And also, another thing that he's missing is he is completely missing eyebrows. Other than that, it looks pretty solid, especially for a bootleg plush. Next up in this massive bag of wonder, we have Crafty Corn. And again, the same thing as before with Kickin' Chicken. There is no little white dot for her eyes, so that is probably going to be expected among all the bootleg smiling critters. But one thing that I do really like that they added is the little horn for Crafty Corn, because she is obviously a unicorn. Another really solid looking plush. I'm really curious on how this plush would have looked if they actually bothered to add a tongue and maybe some teeth. Moving on to the next one, we have Picky Piggy. I am very impressed with how they did the ears. It honestly really does look like a pig's ears, and oh my goodness, you can actually stick your finger in the ear a little bit. The little charm at the bottom that is an apple could look a little bit better, and they even went to add as much as a little pig's tail. But I will say one thing, these bootleg companies do a horrible job at hiding the stitching on these plushies. All you have to do is just bend it down a little bit and you can see everything. One thing I feel like they could have made a little bit more accurate is they should have made the nose a little bit bigger. Because to me, this nose is way too small compared to Picky Piggy in the game. Next up, we got Bobby Bear Hug. Look at this guy. The ears on this guy look pretty good, but unfortunately, I don't know why they want to keep bending forward. Maybe it's because of how they were sitting in the bag. But one big thing, besides the eyebrows and the eyes, the nose here just simply does not look right. There's too much pink up here for the nose. It looks like they did a horrible job trying to recreate this guy from the game. And honestly, I really do feel like these little charms could be done so much better. But I will say one thing I like about this one, this charm is not hanging so low. This is about where it should be versus Picky Piggy. Look at how low the charm hangs down. It's almost going to her leg. Next up in the bag, we got Bubba Fint. And look at that massive elephant trunk. That looks great. His charm is at the appropriate spot. It is not too low. It is the perfect level. And the ears are done so perfectly to resemble an elephant. And look at that massive tail on this elephant. This is probably the best bootleg smiling critter I've seen so far today. Next up, we got Hoppy Hopscotch. And honestly, I don't know where to begin on this plush. This plush does not look good. Starting with the charm, oh my goodness, this charm looks like it just wants to fall apart. The ears could simply be done a bit better. Something about them, they look too plain to me, and they don't really look like Hoppy Hopscotch in the game. Maybe if they added some wire in his ears, so you could actually kind of bend them over like that, that would probably make this plush 10 times better. Now that I'm thinking about this, guys, I'm wondering if I should attempt to make all the bootleg smiling critters better by actually fixing a lot of their imperfections. If you guys actually want to see me do this, leave a comment down below. I'm actually seriously thinking about this. Next up, we got Dog Day, and this is another really nice one. I love how the ears are done. Unfortunately, they're not very floppy because they are actually like tied down. You can't actually pick up the ears like that without entirely ripping the whole thing off. When I think of a dog, I think of the floppy ears, and unfortunately, he doesn't have that. The charm just needs to be a little bit higher, but it's honestly in a really good spot. Compared to some of the other smiling critters, this is significantly better than them. The one thing I really don't like about Dog Day here is that this yellow on his head is way too big. It's supposed to be following around the mouth, and it just goes up way too high. If you compare him to how he looks in the game, it looks completely off. But as for this plush, I'm gonna put him right under Bubba Fint. Next up, we got the final smiling critter, but not the last plushie, which is Catnap. Where do I begin? This plush looks very, very bad. Starting off with the charm, it does have the perfect placement, but I don't like this material here. It feels very cheap to me. And then also, Catnap's head is like too big and his ears are too small. Like, it's not proportional. The tail seems about right. And aside from the eyes and the eyebrows, the only other thing that's bothering me is I don't know why they decided to add this hook. Kind of ruins the whole thing. It looks like Catnap is growing white hair on his head. 2 strands of hair. It's very odd. This one is definitely gonna have to be the worst Smiling Critters plushie we've seen so far today. And now that's everything for the first bag, and now we're getting into the second bag here. here. And now you're probably wondering, who else is in Poppy Playtime Chapter 3? Well, of course, we have the Monster Catnap. And check this guy out. This is Catnap in his final form. Look at his feet, man. Oh my goodness. And then look at the front. Okay, now where do I begin? This does not look good. The overall shape of this plush, the little stitching that they did here is great. But as for his face, it just doesn't look right. I will give them props for this. All the other smiling critters did not have this, but Monster Catnap has it, and that is that white little dot for his eye. And that's exactly how he looks in the game. If they only could have gotten his little eyelids here correctly and his mouth, he would have looked so much better. To me, is not scary. And I honestly feel like his mouth should be a lot bigger. Next up, who else could be in this big bag? Miss Delight. But not just any Miss Delight. This is Miss Delight before the Hour of Joy. So she still has her normal face and smile, and to be honest, this is the best bootleg I have ever seen. Hands down, this looks phenomenal. Her little dress is perfect. Her face is perfect. Everything about this plush is pretty perfect. Aside from a couple things like the stitching could always be better when it comes to a bootleg. Maybe the hair could be a little better. Why am I able to pull this back? Miss Delight's got a massive bald spot, bro. But if you look at her side by side from how she looks in the game, it's pretty hard to point something out that isn't perfect. This one instantly goes to the top of the list. Next up, what plush could I possibly have next? That would be Dog Day. But not any Dog Day. The Poppy Playtime official Dog Day. And okay, this is the one thing I find really annoying with this plush. The little charm that's attached to a zipper always gets stuck, but this charm does look really good. The one thing I'm really in love with this plush is how good the mouth looks. It actually goes in. It just looks great. When you look at him compared to the cartoon characters in the game, honestly, it's pretty hard to decipher which one is a plushie and which one's real. He actually has floppy ears. Like, oh my goodness. The tail looks good. I'm not 100% sure on what his tail looked like in the game. Here's probably the coolest feature with this plush. He actually unzips. But it is just for display because you can't put anything in there. And honestly, this is making it very hard to rank these plushies against each other. So I'm gonna have to leave them at a tie. And now next up, the last and final plushie, you've probably guessed who it is, the official Catnap plush. Now again, this one has all the same features as Dog Day, such as the same zipper function here. And I don't know if this was just my plush or a lot of plushies, but unfortunately his mouth keeps popping open. So if I want to get it just right, I have to manually push it back in, which I'm not super crazy about. I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened in shipping. I don't know. It's like they gave me the prototype version of Catnap. But one thing that Catnap has is a extremely long tail. This is extremely long. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to put Catnap one step below Dog Day, which would mean that Miss Delight and Dog Day both come in first place. Leave a comment down below on which one you think is the better plushie. And also stay tuned to the end of the video because we're gonna be unboxing a super rare Minecraft movie plushie that you can't even buy anymore. But we're gonna go ahead and start off with one of my favorite characters from the movie, and that is Dennis. This is the Minecraft wolf plushie from the movie. It does look really good, and this actually isn't the only version that they made of him. We have this one, and we also have this bigger one. This one is actually really cool because it actually comes with a bone. And on top of it, this one does make noise, which is kind of cool. Very nice. Now this one is in more of a sitting position versus this other one is in a standing position. Besides that, both of these plushies are very similar, besides obviously this one being a little bit bigger. This one is definitely up there, and I honestly think this plush is going to be pretty hard to beat. But now this plush is based off of the movie. Let's see how it matches up against the one from the game. Now this is the Minecraft Wolf plush, and this one is based off of the video game, and I can tell you right away, I'm honestly not super fond of how this plush looks. I don't know, I feel like the snout and everything could be a lot better. This one just simply isn't as good as the one from the movie. So honestly, if I had to pick one over the other, I'm probably gonna have to pick the one from the movie, which honestly, I'm a little surprised about as well. But before we get to the next plush, I got a bunch of these Minecraft mystery boxes. These are actually from McDonald's, and you can find a Minecraft figure in these, and I actually did get a bunch of these, so hopefully we can complete the whole set. Let's go ahead and start off with the first one here. And the nice thing about opening the very first one is you're guaranteed to not get a duplicate. The one I really want, I want the Grimace figure, but I'm gonna let you guys see first. Maybe you guys can kind of see. All right, I'm gonna pull it out, and oh man, this doesn't feel like Grimace. This feels like something else. See, what is this gonna be? All right. No way! We got the potion! Oh, that's the wrong way. We got the potion. This one is really cool. This is definitely one of the ones I would have wanted. But we still do need the Grimace figure. And this is the super cool collector's card that it comes with. And on the back, there is a code for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is cool. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Iron Golem from the movie. Now, this plush looks really, really interesting. But honestly, this design is kind of growing on me a little bit. The material on this plush, it's not very like warm. It's like, it's honestly really interesting. It honestly kind of feels like the same kind of material that would be on your pillow. But when it comes to these Minecraft movie plushies, they are extremely well made. And considering they're only about $10, it's honestly not that bad. But I don't know if this plush is gonna be able to beat the Dennis plushie. But now let's compare him to the one from the game. And this one that I actually found is actually way bigger. Look at this Iron Golem. I believe this is a bootleg though. But this was the only one I could find, just like the Iron Golems from the game. But design-wise, I feel like the one from the game just looks a lot better. I don't know. This is just the look I've just been oh so used to, but I think this one looks a lot better. And especially considering this one is a bootleg, I think this one is better than the Minecraft movie plush. But now that we're done with the Iron Golem, let's open up another one of these blind boxes. I'll let you guys take a look first here. Hopefully it's something new. And it looks like we got the Birdie figure. This one also looks really good, but oh man, I want the Grimace one just oh so bad. And this is the card you get, which is pretty nice. I don't know, they remind me of like Pokemon cards or something. They're very shiny. And I think the next plush we should start with is the Creeper plushie. Now this one, considering like how it looks in the movie and everything, I feel like this plush here doesn't look like it's from the movie at all. Especially when I got a couple different versions of the Creeper plush from the game. It's literally just a fuzzy version. So if we're going like just based off of movie accuracy, I don't think this plush is very good. And I really, really would like to rank this one higher than Dennis, but I don't think so. I mean, the build quality and everything, it's done very, very nicely, but if we're just going off of accuracy, I do not think it is very much better. But I definitely like this one more than the games, but when it comes to rankings, it honestly might be even worse than the Iron Golem. I hate to say it, I hate to say it. But now, let's open up another one of these blind boxes. All I want is Grimace, man. All I want is Grimace. I'll let you guys take a look here. What do we got? What do we got? But let's see what we got. And do a reveal here, come on. Let's see. Bro, we got another Birdie. honestly, this is probably the last one I would have wanted. I don't want a birdie figure. You know what? Let's open another one. Honestly, I don't know. Come on. We're looking for Grimace. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we got here. Bro! This is our third birdie. We don't need this many birdies, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete the whole set. I think there's still a chance, though, but man. And we're going to go ahead and go with the sheep. And now the Minecraft movie, Sheep, is very nice. It's nice that they put the photos of them from the movie on the tags so we can actually compare them to the plush. And it's the same kind of material that's on the creeper, very fluffy, definitely very sheep-like. Like if you look at the fur on here and then you look at the fur on like a real-life sheep, pretty much identical. Or wool, I don't know exactly what it's called. I think wool's right. I'm sure I'm gonna get a bunch of comments telling me, but I think this one is gonna come really close to Dennis. I'm not gonna lie. If we're just going off of accuracy, how it looks, it might be really close. Now let's check it out compared to the one from the game. Now this is the only Minecraft sheep plush that I could find that was game accurate. I know this is a white sheep, not a pink sheep, but let's just pretend, you know, it's pink. But yeah, this one does look a lot like the sheep from the game, but I don't know. The way this plush is made, I don't like it as much as this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm liking the movie plushies right now more than the ones from the game, especially considering I grew up playing Minecraft like all the time. Let's open up another one of these. There's a lot of air in here again. I hope we get a Grimace. I really do. You've got to be kidding me, guys. It's one I like, but man! Bro, we got another one of the Minecraft soda potions. I mean, I don't want another one. I want something. I want Grimace. You know what? Let's open up another one. Let me move these over. Hopefully we just got something different, you know? No way! We got the zombie Hamburglar. Now this one is super cool. I'm honestly just glad we didn't get another birdie. We didn't get another soda potion. Finally, we got something different, and we might actually have a chance here, guys, to complete the entire set. Check this out, guys. Love the cards, love the cards. I'm gonna have to collect these and keep them somewhere. Who knows? Maybe they'll be worth something later down the road. Let's see what's next here. I think we'll go with the bee. And my gosh, guys, I don't know how they keep nailing this, but it looks really good. The fuzzy material is just oh so nice. There is the picture of the bee from the movie, but I feel like it's really hard. It's really hard is what it is. Because I'm trying to rank these against each other, but this one is just like super good. Quality is really nice. The wings are cool. Everything about it. I don't really have very many complaints. Normally I'm very critical on the plush. But let's go ahead and look at the one from the game, and you're gonna notice this here, guys. They are super similar. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna show you this one. Just take a good look. Look at Stinger. I mean, these are made by the same company. They're both made by Mattel. But, dude, these are like identical. The only difference is that this one is fuzzy, this one no fuzzy. For me, these two are gonna have to tie against each other. I think they both look great. But all right, let's open up another little mystery box here. Hopefully we get Grimace. There's no way. Oh my goodness, guys! We got the Grimace egg. This is the main one I really wanted. Oh man, oh man. This is fire. I'm so glad we didn't get another duplicate. Let's go ahead and look at the card. Where's the card? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. This is incredible. We're doing really well. You know what? You know what? Let's open up another box. Guys, there's no way. There's no way. We got the burger! Oh my gosh, look at that, guys! It looks perfect. It literally looks like a Big Mac, but in Minecraft. Man, look at this. We got our got our little burger, we got the little drink. This is perfect. Anyways, the next one is Steve. I am Steve. Check this one out. This one looks pretty similar to Jack Black. It honestly does. The only difference is, I think this plush should probably be a little bit fatter. This one though, on the tag, they didn't actually put a photo of Steve, which is kind of weird. All the other ones that had a photo of them. Not the biggest fan of this stitching back here. It doesn't look great. I don't know. We also have the game versions of Steve as well. We got this one, which these ones, they are more of a lower quality version because these ones are actually designed for the arcade. So these ones are a little different. They're a bit cheaper to make. But this one does look pretty good. Looks just like Steve from Minecraft. If we're just going off of accuracy, this looks a lot more like Jack Black. But then again, this is a figure, and it even comes with the infamous lava chicken right there. So I also have another Steve plush here. This one is also from the game. This one does look a bit better. This one looks, I guess, looks fatter compared to this other one. we got Skinny Steve, we got Fat Steve. We got Skinny Steve, we got Fat Steve. Let's open up another mystery chest here. Hopefully we get the last one we need. Looking for the French fry helmet. Now I know it's probably not very realistic to complete the... Oh my gosh! Look! We got the French fry helmet! Oh my gosh! Dude, we just completed the whole set already. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we got them all! And we got the one I really wanted, which is Grimace. Hold up, let's look at the card. Let's look at the card. Check this out. This one's nice. It's nice and gold and shiny. Now, what you guys all have been waiting for. The Minecraft movie plush that you can no longer buy anymore. Super rare, and I got one on my hands. Give you guys a little peek here. All right, now, as I'm opening this, I might have lied to you guys. This plush technically isn't from the Minecraft movie. It is, but it isn't. But he was featured in the Minecraft movie. So, all right, we have ourselves a Technoblade plush. Now, see, I didn't lie. He technically was in the Minecraft movie. And I just thought this would be really cool to add onto this video because he technically was in there for like a solid like 5-10 seconds. It was an awesome tribute to him to see him in the movie. And this is a great looking plush. I honestly couldn't believe I was able to snag one of these last week. Pretty crazy. This one is his official U2's plush. But I think this plush looks great. U2's, they typically do a pretty good job on the plushies. But now, we gotta rank the movie plushies to see which one is the absolute best. Coming in at the very bottom, I think the worst plush is the Creeper plushie. And now I do love this plush, but if we're talking about movie accuracy, this one is not very good at all. Coming in at number 5, we have the Iron Golem plushie. Now this plush does look great, and it's actually insane why it's ranked at number 5, but they honestly did such a good job with the rest of these plushies. It is honestly really hard to rank them all against each other. Coming in at number 4, we have the Bee. Now this one is pretty spot on. Now the reason why I put this one here is I feel like this one was really easy to do. I feel like this plush wasn't very hard for them to make movie accurate, especially because of how similar they are compared to from the movie and to in the game. They look almost identical. Coming in at number 3, we have the Pink Sheep. The Pink Sheep also looks really good. I really love how they did the wool on the sheep. I think it looks really, really good. And now, coming into the final 2, this might surprise you a little bit, but I'm actually putting Steve at number 2. I think they did a really, really good job on Steve. Though it doesn't look identical to Jack Black, I feel like this is probably one of the hardest plushies to make when it comes to actually making a plush of an actual person. Just because of how well it actually looks. I mean, it feels like he's gonna go up to you right away and say, Chicken jockey! Like, come on now, guys. And at the number 1 spot, the plush I think was the best, was actually the dentist plushie. I think this one looks pretty darn good. I mean, look at him in the movie here, and then look at the plush. Like, come on, guys. It's almost perfect here. We got Captain Fiddles. Now, I will say the majority of these plushies are going to be bootleg plushies because so far there's only been a total of 4 official Garden of Banban plushies that have came out, and only 2 of them I have in my existence because the other 2, they haven't shipped yet. So we got Captain Fiddles here. He is a bootleg, but honestly, some of these bootlegs, they're actually low-key pretty good. I mean, looks like him from the game for the most part. Not gonna lie, not too bad of a plush. And then we're going with Nab here. Now, the one thing I don't like about these bootleg plushies is what is this for? What on earth is this for? But I mean, other than that, it's Nab. He's got his little hat, his mouth. I mean, there isn't too much to complain about because for the most part, the majority of Garden of Banban characters, they're very simple. And this is actually a fan-made character that got turned into a plushie. This is Long Joe. There is a ridiculous amount of Garden of Banban fan-made characters, and this is one of many that we're gonna see today. And next up, we got the man himself, a bootleg Jumbo Josh. Now, the only thing I don't like about this guy is, look at his mouth. Doesn't look that good. His teeth are flippity-floppity everywhere. But for the most part, again, another simple character, and they somehow found a way to mess up his mouth. Man. And then next up, Opila Bird, another classic here, just like our boy Jumbo Josh. Opila Bird, again, I don't know. This is like a 2D version of Opila Bird. It's two-dimensional, because when you look at it from this side, it looks great. But if you look at it from this side, it looks very weird. So it's okay, but it's definitely on the low end for the bootleg scale. And then we got our boy Hunter Tim. This is another fan-made character, so there isn't really much to, I guess, compare it to besides like the pictures and stuff, but it's a decent looking plush. Definitely not my favorite. But next up, we got Slow Sea Lion. Now, when I was actually playing the chapter that Slow Sea Lion was in, oh my goodness, was this snail so annoying. I was like stuck on that chapter for a while, or that part of the game I should say. But, you know, they kind of nailed it, I guess, for a bootleg. Again, like, my goodness. If you guys can keep track on how many bootlegs we have so far, leave it in the comment section down below. But here we go. We got Tamiki and Chamiki right here. The little two-headed tortoise here. Decent looking plush, relatively small, considering this character is ginormous in the game, and they are extremely annoying in the game. It's a somewhat decent looking plush. I mean, what more can we really expect them to do here? Next up, we got Banban. Now, honestly, this one is actually really good. Even though, you know, all the characters are very simple, I am really impressed with how Banban looks. And this also goes for Bambolina. Bambolina looks great. I mean, maybe a couple touches, maybe some better eyes. For the most part, not that bad. The one thing that she is missing is the makeup around her eyes, the pink makeup. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And it doesn't look that bad. And then over here, we got a little Tata Bird, the other bird in the Garden of Banban games. Now, you see, I actually am pretty impressed with this one, because when you compare... I just dropped a bunch of plushies on the floor. Oh, well. But when you compare this one to this version of Opila Bird, this one's just way better. It's way better, because that's actually how the birds look, versus when they look like, my goodness, like they actually put some effort in designing this one. Versus this one, not so much. Next up, we got Queen Bouncelina. Another really good looking plush, but the one thing that I do hate about some of these plushies is that whenever they use this weird type of material here, it never seems to stay nicely. it gets all crumpled up like it's a piece of paper or something, and it just doesn't look that great. I mean, it's not even a full crown. It doesn't even connect completely, which is kind of like, and then it's got these dumb loops. I don't know why. Other than that, it's not bad. I mean, you even got I forgot what these things are called, but you got I guess the babies in her pouch, and it looks really good. I can't complain, but other than this, you know, it's not that bad. Another fan-made character coming in. We got Tall Victor. This guy looks like a big piece of broccoli is what he looks like. Very, very simple. There isn't really much to it. Really simple. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of these characters are simple, but that one's like really simple. It's literally only one solid color for the most part. And now we're getting into our first official plushie. We got Jumbo Josh, and look at this. Look at his nice smile with his teeth. His teeth actually look good. Look, if we compare this guy to the bootleg here, I think we can tell which one's the official one from a mile away. He looks really good. He's actually set up to where he is sitting down and not standing up. And yeah, he's a really good looking plush. He is a lot bigger than this version of Jumbo Josh. But yeah, this one's really nice. This one's made by U2s. They make some pretty nice plushies. And then next up, we got another official Garden of Bam Bam plush. And you see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Of course, the official one gets it right. Look at how good this plush looks. I mean, we got Opila Bird. They got the handprints there. I honestly, I thought Opila Bird was pink. This is more of like a purple, but other than that, I mean, look at the detail. The little feathers there on the top of her head. Like, it looks really good, guys. Really good. But I mean, what do you expect coming from an official plushie, you know? Got another fan-made character. We got Chef Pigster. This is like one of the silliest characters I've ever seen. 4 sets of eyes, a big mouth, and a weird nose. Like, I don't know, man. This just looks like a weird Peppa Pig plushie to me. Apparently, this is a fan-made character as well. I believe this is Nibbler. Again, the fan-made characters are just a little odd to me. I mean, the ones in the game, they're very simple, right? They're very simple, but the fan-made ones are... There's some nice fan-made ones, I will give it that. I believe this is Pinky. Again, fan-made character. I think like 90% of these plushies are fan-made characters. Oh, we got another version of Nab Nab here. He's a little bit of a darker blue, and he's actually smaller. And the party hat is a little different. But, I mean, how much can you really change with some of these plushies? I mean, right now, we're looking at, oh, another fan-made character. My gosh. We got our boy, Coach Pickles. And I am not impressed with how they did this trunk. It looks very lazy. Same thing with his arms. I just don't like that kind of material. And again, like every bootleg plushie has, that dumb loop. My gosh. I will say, I think Coach Pickles is like one of the more, I don't know, I kind of like him more as a fan-made character. I don't know who this is, but it was with all the Garden of Bam Bam plushies that I bought, so it must have came in some sort of bundle. If you know who this is, leave a comment down below, but this one's actually pretty bad. I don't like that one at all. That one's just horrible. And then we got another version of Chef Pigster. This one, he actually has a hat on because he is a chef. And again, he's got, basically, he's identical to the pink version. The only difference is a couple things. Obviously, different colors, right? This one has an eye patch, stitches, and then, yeah, just different colors. But it's literally the same plush, just a little bit different. Because these people who make these plushies, they'll make the same character in every single color imaginable because they think everyone's gonna buy every character. I mean, every color of that character, right? But most of them, they just look so silly. Like, we got another Tata Bird, exactly the same to the other one that we looked at. We got, was this like a jellyfish or something? I don't know who this is. Again, another fan-made character, but looks like a jellyfish. It's weird. It's a weird-looking guy. I don't know who this is. Another fan-made character. I don't know how many times I have to say We got another fan-made character, but there's a lot. We got another very bad version of Opila Bird. Just to give you an idea, this is how much is left. This bag was completely full of plush, and just slowly. Okay, here we go, new one. We got Nabalina. This one, not that bad. It's literally just Nab, but black, and she has a bow. But I mean, other than that, I mean, that's it. And then we got, oh, I forgot who this was, but this is another fan-made character too. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but I will say, actually, for a fan-made character, this one actually looks really good. I like the color scheme on this one. It's just like the Jester. Still don't know who this guy is. I know I said a while back in a video, oh, this is Lobster Ban, but no idea who this is. Weird looking dude. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we haven't seen him in the whole video. I was about to call this guy Chef Toadster. This is Sheriff Toadster here. He is missing his hat, his star, but this, for a bootleg, this one is actually pretty bad. I mean, they missed some pretty obvious details on this plush, but forget the hat, but let's add a weird loop for no reason. We got another fan-made character. This is Silent Steve. He is a bat. Very, very simple design, but this one actually looks pretty solid. Unlike this not so solid looking Jumbo Josh. It looks like he got a bunch of teeth knocked out is what he looks like, but it happens, guys, it really does. We got another Tata Bird, and then after that we got another Tata Bird, and then after that we got another Tata Bird. I got a lot of Tata Birds, oh my goodness. Don't know who that is. We got Stinger Flynn here. Now this plush is actually really solid, and the one thing I really like is that there's like this wire in his little jellyfish tentacles here, and you can actually bend the wire however you want, which actually is a really cool little touch that they added. And that's probably a huge factor for me on why this is like one of my favorite bootleg plushies that they've ever made of a character. And for the final plush, we got the Jester. Now I will say the colors, they don't seem completely right. I don't think he was this light of a green. He still does look really solid, but I feel like the colors could have been a little bit better. Actually, let me set my phone down off to the side. All right, now let's open this bad boy up. All right, see what we got here. All right. And as you can see, I do have a lot of the same character. Like I got a Ham plushie here. This guy looks pretty good. I believe I got this one at Five Below, I think. This one looks pretty good. And I liked him that much that I literally bought 3 Hams. Wait, what on earth? His name is spelled Ham with 2 M's. Yeah, I didn't even know that. And they even added the detail of his little quark and everything. All right, let's move all the Hams. All right, and then I didn't know they had these, but they literally have Toy Story Squishmallows, which is actually crazy. So like we got Jessie here, as you could see, and I'm not gonna lie, I really, really love the quality on Squishmallows, and I think this one came out really good. I mean, they added like all the little details, the little sheriff star and everything. But all right, next up, we got a Buzz Lightyear Squishmallow. This one looks really good. See, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to definitely compare this to like some of the actual plushies, but I just feel like they do such a better job, and they feel like really good. I mean, they even did the wings and everything on Buzz. Just looks phenomenal. Versus if we compare him to like a regular Buzz Lightyear, look, he's missing the wings. See, like you can find flaws like right away. This one looks good, I like it, but I don't know. Something about this one just looks a lot better. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comment section down below which one you think is the better one. Or like, here's another set we can compare. We've got an alien here. I have a lot of the Toy Story aliens just because they're like so iconic. Can't have too many of them. So this is the regular one made by Disney. And let's compare it to the Squishmallow here. Not gonna lie, it's the face. I think the face just looks better. I don't know what it is. I will say one thing about this one, though. I'm not super crazy that it shines, like it's all glittery, but hey, I just think they do a better job. I don't know what it is. But all right, we got a lot of aliens. We got 1, 2,
This one's a little bit of a different one. This plush, it's supposed to look like food pretty much, but it's also a Toy Story alien. You can kind of see it. This is like some type of like cupcake or something. Yeah, it's a key lime cupcake with graham cracker crumble. My goodness, they really wrote that much detail on there. But yeah, it's literally a key lime cupcake. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, my gosh. 8, 9. Like, there's just so many of these. Oh my gosh, this one's huge. I didn't even realize I had one this big. Look at this one. Huh. 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh, I keep seeing more too. Look, there's another one. 12, 13. Okay, anyways, so we got this Lotso plushie, the main villain in Toy Story 3. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. I think the quality on this one looks really good. I would love to see how he would look as a Squishmallow, but I guess we'll never know until they make one. What else we got in here? Let's flip this over here. So we got a Bullseye plushie. Looks really good. Even has the saddle on his back here. Very nice. Even added the detail for his fur up here, which is cool. Versus this one. I will say this one does look pretty good though. It does look pretty good, but this one is a bit of a lighter brown, which I feel like he looks better with the darker brown in my opinion. But looks good. Ears on this one I'm not as crazy about, versus the ears on this one look a lot nicer, and it just feels more high quality, versus this one feels more cheap. And the funny thing is, these ones are actually cheaper than these ones, like cost wise. This was like $10, this was $5. And I don't know, I like to gravitate towards these ones more. Just, it feels so much more higher quality. But all right, we got Bullseye there. What else we got? We got Woody. Can't forget Woody here. Now Woody looks very good, but I'm not gonna lie, the face on this one I'm not as crazy about. I am not as crazy about. But what the heck? Does Woody normally have that on the back? That's actually interesting. I had no idea. Hold up, let's compare it to another one actually. Let's see, we got this one here. I will say the one thing though, comparing it to the Squishmallows, is that the Squishmallows, they don't actually have eyes. It's just black dots. It's just kind of the style. Versus this one, it actually has eyes, and his nose is actually facing the other way. What on earth? Oh yeah, look at that. He has the same thing on the back as well. This must be like a Toy Story 5 thing. Yeah, because now that I think about it, it's making more sense, because Jessie also has the Sheriff Star. She doesn't normally have that. I think she only has that in Toy Story 5. Comparing the two, if it like the hat up here, such cheap quality that it literally like bends and folds. I don't really like that. Versus this one, different material, and that material isn't gonna bend or fold up. But I'm not gonna lie, for comparing these two, I think it's pretty close. I'm gonna have to call it a tie. What else we got here? We got Rex here. Now this one, I feel like all around is pretty good. It is pretty good. I feel like it'd be pretty hard to mess up a dinosaur, but yeah, I don't know what's going on right here. What is up with that? It's kind of weird looking. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. But all right, let's see what we got here. And we got Mr. Potato Head. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this looks nothing like Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story. I don't know if this is even the Toy Story plush, to be honest. I think this is Forky over here. Looks pretty good. Now, this one is a bootleg plushie. This one is not officially licensed or anything. It's completely a bootleg. I mean, it even I hate these little strings here that they be putting on them. They look so dumb. And then just this feels very cheap. I mean, it literally just bends or just flies everywhere. It's not good. Not good at all, but you know, it is what it is. But as for the face and the shape, pretty darn good, especially for a bootleg. And then as you can see, we got even more aliens in here. Like, it's actually crazy. I think that now we got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We probably almost got like 20 aliens. All right, we got another Jessie Squishmallow. Oh, and we haven't compared Jessie to this one here. I'm not gonna lie, the face on this one looks a lot better, but again, the same problem with the Woody plush is the hat. See, right now it looks fine. It looks fine, but the fact that this can bend and get bent out of shape and look really bad,
In the back, you even got her ponytail, and even that back there, the little pull string. Woody doesn't have that on that plush, but looks pretty good, can't complain. And this one also looks really good. It's just a 50-50 matchup for me on these, because I like the hat more on this one than this one. But the one thing that looks better is the face on this one than this one. But let's see who else we got here. We got Buttercup. Looks pretty good, pretty good. No complaints here. Very fuzzy. The fur is very fuzzy. Ears look good. Stitching looks good. Even the mouth opens. Look at that. Now that's something they don't always be doing. I like that. That's fire. All right, what else we got here? We got Professor Prickle Pants here. I don't know why, but this guy always reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But this guy is very furry. And no complaints here. Really, really well done. I wish this tag wasn't this long though. Why is it just sticking off? Like it's longer than his foot or his leg. But other than that, really good. I wish I had other variants of him to compare him to. But we got another Jessie here, more aliens here. What else we got? We got Woody, Buzz. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. We got a Zurg Squishmallow. Now this one, I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good. Maybe it's whenever they do the eyes where it's just a black dot, it doesn't look as good. But see, this is just a red dot, but it goes together with this so much better. And overall quality looks really good, and attention to detail is really good. I just wish we had something to compare it to. And it looks like this even can almost come off, which is cool. Like that one. You guys have definitely got to let me know in the comment section down below which Toy Story plushie that you saw today was your favorite. But these are all the ones I was able to find.